So, hallo und willkommen zurück zu Trails of Cold Steel 3. Wir sind auf dem Weg nach Rollen, um unserem Nachmittagsteil vom ersten Field Exercise Day in Lamar zu machen. Ich habe jetzt mal meine Button, also meine Key Configs geändert, meine Key Bindings, so rum. So dass ich jetzt nicht mehr versehentlich beim Raustappen irgendwie ein Speed Up oder sowas triggern sollte. Das mir doch ein bisschen zu oft passiert ist. Gefühl nach. Entsprechend ja. Ja. Game sagt Head to Rockwell, das werden wir auch direkt machen, weil wir haben eigentlich alles andere davor schon erledigt. Außer natürlich uns Lamar Highway 2 hier anzugucken. Alright, let's begin our afternoon exercises. You can head through the Eastern Canyon to reach Rockwell, correct? Yeah, should be about 20 minutes with our bikes. You gonna see anyone once you're back home, Ash? What's it like there? I was half asleep this morning. You're completely passed out. If you don't know, then why would I spoil the surprise? Though it's only half as much fun during the day. But I'm sure it's a very exciting place. Let's go! True. Achso, wir fahren gerade ins Ash, weil ich mir sehr aktiven Charakter draußen habe. Auch interessant. So. Ich muss mal ganz kurz angucken. Genau. Was sagt die Map? Wo sind wir? Uns orientieren. So, die alle haben schon mal gefightet. Soll eine Liste drin sein. Ja, mit Speed Up das zu steuern ist ein bisschen. Hey. Ja, geht. Wir sind im Canyon angekommen. This is a canyon road. Oh, looks like it's got its fair share of twists and turns. Historically, this road was very significant as it connected Oris to the capital. Rockwell was established midway between the two as something of a way station. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Long ago, I would imagine this road would have been bustling with wayfarers and horse-drawing carriages. Sure, but it would be weird to see someone walking it now that we've got trains. Oh, aside from us, I guess. Let's get to stabbing. Just remember, there might be Jägers about. Keep your eyes and ears open. There's no telling what this road has in store for us. Might want to look around. Ja, das können wir auf jeden Fall machen. Da wir jetzt hier auch Monster in die Nähe gekommen haben, die auch noch ein bisschen fighten wollen. Fuß. Wir kriegen immer noch Barely XP für unsere Master Course.
Ah, ちょっとした近道だ。ま、道が悪いから 地元の連中も使わねえけどな。強敵か。注意して手強いぞ。気をつけろ。
Ah, du bist nicht gescannt. Good to know.
逃がさない。崩れた。みんな準備はいい？よ
っ。はい。ミノクさん崩れた。もらった。任せろや。もらったチャンスだ。
行きますね。あとはお願いします。任されました。サーチモード解析完了です。私の番です。バトンタッチです。お任せください。
So, auch mal machen können. Komm.
今から魔法をかけて差し上げます。
Ein Brilliant Shot haben wir nicht gesehen.
お綺麗ですよ。ブリリアントショット。ちょっぴりやりすぎてしまいました。どうもお疲れ様です。
Mag auf jeden Fall Muses Energy bei Scratch.
各種ステータス。
まだまだこれからだ。
トレジャーを発見しました。
Okay, wir haben eine Cave. Da müssen wir was ruhig rein.
強敵か。相手にとって不足はねえ。
So.
行くぞ。ファイヤー。崩れた。もらった。いいぜ。ほらややがれ。
はい。やっチャンスです。いただけ。
行くぞ。ミノクさん今だ。もらった。
行きますね。えい今です。いただけ。私の番ね。はあ、くらえ崩れた。続きます。
いいぜ。
あら戦局万来ですね。逃がさない。
マイファイヤー。今だ。もらった。任せろ。
私の番です。
俺の番だな。よしこれで大丈夫だ。よし掴んだ。
お宝発見。
So, dann gehen wir mal hier mal zurück. Oh, ein Toast.
バトルスタートですね。
ミノクさん早く今だ。みんな一気に決めるぞ。分かった。行
くわよ。はあ、くらえチャンス。続きます。行きますね。
Okay, du bist
チャ
gescannt.
ンスです。いただけ。
任せろや。チャンスだ。付き合いしまいだ。
しつこいわね。
行くぞ。ミノクさん今だ。もらった。
よーし逃がさない。はいファイヤー。
任せろや。俺の番だな。
私の番ですね。どう
So. Brave Seed. Das sind keine Seeds, die wir Sonne geben können. Und hier ist eine Hair Color für Sarah normalerweise drin. Ne? Ich kriege ja nur was Alternatives, weil ich es anscheinend schon habe. Und hallo, Raquel.
お疲れ様。随分と見違えたじゃないか。
Sie taucht doch jetzt schon auf. Okay.
それに劣らず見違えた黒ウサギくんに健康的な雰囲気のピンク髪の子か。なかなか粒揃いじゃないか。もちろん彼女も含めてね。
AJ.
こちらテスバのシュバリエ。ラングドック北西には動きなし。代わりに彼らを見かけましたよ。 え、どうだったかって？女の子たち3人が可愛すぎて思わず鼻血が。おっと湿気。これからお迎えに上がりましょう。こいつと一緒にね。
Also das arme Bike dahinter, hinter ihr, ich glaube, gibt's halt auch schon wegen ihrer Stimme sowieso. Das ist Angie. Long time no see. Sie sind wieder aus ihrem Globetrotter-Trip wieder zurück.
街に出るのは初めてだが、帝国では珍しい雰囲気の街だな。
へえ、なんかクロスベルにある歓楽街っぽいかも。
Ja, hat was vom Entertainment District.
まあそれに近いだろうな。小劇場にカジノ、高級クラブなんかもある。
もともとカイトとテイとジュライ方面を結ぶ交通の要衝でしたが、30年前の鉄道開通と同時に小劇場やカジノなども建てられて歓楽街となったみたいですね。
Ich teste mal was. Ja, okay. Alt, fast forwarded nicht mehr. Sehr schön.
そのあたりは仙台開園校の決定が大きかったようです。なるほど。するとこのにぎわいは乗り換え客もしくは観光客ですか？
夜はまた違った客層だがな。昼と夜じゃ全然違う顔を持っている街だ。
It's your hometown, actually, you're right. Wanna say hi to anyone? Might as well see your mom and dad. Huh? It's no more trouble than when we visited Juna's family. I don't mind meeting them too. You're nice and all, but it's fine. Got a house, but I wouldn't call it a home. What? Do you not have a family? No, it's always just been me. I wasn't born here either. The woman who raised me worked like this nightlife. And since she died 6 years back, I've been alone. Not totally, I guess. I had my fair share of friends and girls. Let's see. I don't know what to say. It's all old news, don't worry about it. Listen up, don't we got work to do? Let's get this over with and grab a drink afterward. I'm gonna teach a pretty boy like you how to live in sweet sin. We're gonna drink, gamble, and buy our way into a real good time. Uh-huh. Come on now, we're not doing any of that. What do you buy here to have a good time? Bis jetzt irgendwie auch anscheinend Juna nicht ganz klar ist, worauf sie hinaus wollen. Yeah, I'm lost on that one. Relativ obvious, aber okay. What's there to buy here that's so special? Oh, I'll give you just a minute to think about it. Yeah, man are so gross. Scandalous. Oops. Shield your innocence, ladies. Ah, yes. I wouldn't have agreed to go anyway. Good. That's all set. You'll be conducting your exercises until this evening. I did decision to take on anything outside of that to you, but I would, at the very least, like you to patrol the city for Jäger sightings. Ash, do you know any good places to start? A few of them, actually. Since all the clubs are closed during the day, Denk's worth a first look. It's a pub and food joint that's always full during the day. The pawn shop you see right there is open too, if you want to check it out. The old man who runs it really knows his shit. Another place is the local church, I guess. Though the sister there can't shut her yap when she gets started. Huh. Would you even be without you here? It's best we start as soon as possible. Indeed, we should visit the person who put in a request at the inn as well. Still, if you have a friend or someone you want to see, let us know, okay? Will do. I'm kinda curious to see if anything has changed. I'll drop by. The pub, pawn shop, church, and Ash's home have all been added as military patrol stops. The option request can be accessed by visiting the Hermit's Inn, located opposite to the Turandot Theater. Good. Kommen wir zum Icarus Mart. Then shop. Heavy bills. Give them a call. EB Freeze wäre nice, actually. Und I mean, wir haben das Geld. So, das sind die Waffen, die wir eh schon mit uns rumschleppen. Dasselbe fürs Gear. Ja, Gift für Release, alright. Ballon, Michi und Mona. Ach ja, Mona ist das kleine Ding. Hair for Kurt. Gambler Michi. Here, Chronicle. Die ist ihr Geschenk. Station. Dann gehen wir erstmal ins Inn rein. Beziehungsweise ins Diner, nicht ins Inn. Im Diner kann man sich theoretisch dann auch noch eine Recipe holen. Das sage ich jetzt schon mal. Hast du die gehört? Oh, when did you come back? You should have given me a heads up. I'd have looked out for you. Well, I'm here. Man, do you know everyone here? You're like the town mascot. Shut up! So, what's this? Giving your classmates a tour? I'm Morty, by the way. I was friends with his mother, so I've known this one here since he was a year high. Huh. It's very nice to meet you, Morty. Come on, stop treating me like I'm a baby. Anyway, what's the latest around here? That's not an awfully sudden change in topic. Not so sudden as you might think. But it explains to Morty that they were investigating Jaegers. Jaegers, huh? I've heard of some Jaeger corps coming in and out of the city, sure. You come by my place too, but couldn't say if they were working. I wasn't expecting such a good hit at a restaurant. Just never pictured Jaeger going to a place like normal people. Why not? Jaegers are people, and people get hungry. Alright. No, they're here, but don't know why. It's a very good lead for our purposes. We're only trying to get a rough outline of the situation as it stands. Thank you for sharing that with us. Sehr schön. Ja, wie gesagt, man kann sich hier die Heavy Meat Pie, glaube ich, gönnen. Genau. Wäre hier, by the way, wenn es um Recipes kaufen geht, ist das hier immer noch mal eine extra Option. Ab kurz die 3 immer, ne? Pawn shop. I haven't seen you in a while. What brings you back? You know, just some jobs here and there. This old man deals with everything from high-end furnishing to stone goods. He's someone who knows the score on what's going on underground. He's a guy. You're embarrassing me. That's something you should be embarrassed about. This town has so much to offer. So what's happening underground then? Let's see. Recently, tons of mirrors have been on the move. Tons of mirror? In order to tie Jägerkorb, you need tons of mirror. If tons of mirror are moving, then maybe someone's trying to hire a Jägerkorb. It's enough money to stir certain organizations. I thought it might be related to the Imperial Provincial Council, but with how things are now, I don't think any house would hire them. Yeah, many touchy subjects. If anything, they would be better off not doing anything crazy. See, thanks for the info. It's gonna be 1 million mirror. That's... not take him seriously. I mean, du kannst gerne... 50k kannst du gerne haben. So. Kaffeegrinder für Markiers. Wie sieht's aus? Ja, komm. Die Materials mal wieder ein bisschen abgeben hier. Hiervon haben wir alle. Hiervon haben wir alle. Das ist sehr schön. Jäger Markiers. Oh, that's Dad. So you notice him too, huh? Do you know him? Oh, unfortunately, he's telling us you'll meet him sooner or later. Something the matter? You're acting really secretive. I won't have secrets with the instructor too. What's going on? Should be on alert. Ich muss sagen, schon bei dem zweiten Playthrough, da ich jetzt so ein bisschen mehr auf Muse achte und was Muse so macht. Irgendwie mag ich Muse immer mehr und mehr. To be honest. Ich mag einfach ihre Attitude, die sie halt allgemein hat. Okay, jetzt muss ich noch nichts weiter drauf achten, außer dann im Innen haben wir theoretisch dann noch eine Recipe, die man sich gönnen kann. Da gehen wir nach hin. Ash, you're back? I've come out so much. I see you finally chosen to live the life of an honest man. Praise to be alias. Yeah, shut up already. Looks like you two are pretty familiar with each other, huh, Ash? You've seen a glimpse of what you really do for free time. I've been living life the way it was meant to be lived. I eat when I'm hungry, I have fun when women are around, and I fight when I need to fight. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Acting on all of your desires will eventually lead to your downfall. You need to have a pious heart. Alright, I got it. Cosmo's pious sister here can stop any fight in town and recite all sacred scriptures by heart, right? And, I'm still here and no one looks up to me. Not to mention you're smarter than me and you always point out my mistakes. You must have it really hard. Jeez, you shouldn't cause so much trouble. We've forgotten our objective. I don't know what it is. His range is to offer that they were looking for info on Jaegers. So yeah, tell me everything you know. You talk to people all day, right? I'm sure you're running into trouble. Why do you have to say it like that? It's true that the city has been getting worse. There was a shooting near the school the other day. Is it caused by Jaeger? I don't know, but it's the Civil War, things in Rocket have been getting worse. But that's why I need to work harder. It's the sister who guides the people. Alright, later. Catch you on the flip side, for us. Ash? Hey, at least thank her. So. Liberty Arc. Oh mein Gott. Also. Hier ist einfach nur nochmal eine andere Wohnungen, aber da wo Ash seine Wohnung hat, ist hier. Good, looks like the place didn't get ransacked. What up? Is this perhaps... Oh, do you want a drink or something? Sorry, there's nothing in there. Well... With family absent, there's no point in our going in, however... My curiosity is ever so slightly piqued. Can you blame us? Damn it, stop looking at me with those puppy dog eyes. It's not a big deal. If you wanna go in, go in. Okay. I'll happily accept your invitation. Honest. In you go. Simple, aber cozy. It's only been 3 months, so the dust shouldn't be too bad. Looks like the base might have had some visitors too. Can't see why, it's a nice place. Agreed, there's a certain warmth to it. I assume this is thanks to your mother? Yep, this is the kind of place you'd expect any drink-pouring old lady to live, even if she did look young for her age. Take a look for yourself.
おばはんって全然若いっていうか美人じゃん。
Du bist auf jeden Fall hübsch, ja?
それでいて粋で切符のいい雰囲気もあるというか。
こっちは君か。いかにも生意気盛りそうだな。
でもどちらもいい表情をされてますね。
おふくろも水商売で稼いでたし、食うには困らなかったからな。若い連中にしょっちゅうおごってたから、そこまでじゃねえが蓄えもあった。ま、感謝してるぜ。馴染み客に押し付けられたガキを文句も言わず8年も育ててくれてよ。
そうか。
ってことは引き取られたのは結構小さい頃だったんだ。6年前に亡くなられて、その8年前ということは3つか4つ。
は、ろくに覚えちゃいないがな。俺に言えるのは面倒見が良くてどうしようもなくお人よしで、それでいて強い女だったくらいだ。
By the way, wenn man noch ein bisschen weiter rechnet, 8 Jahre plus 6 Jahre macht 14 Jahre. Was ist vor 14 Jahren nochmal passiert? Jetzt teste ich euer Kiseki-Wissen. Was ist vor 14 Jahren nochmal passiert?
飯まずで途中から俺が代わりに作るようになったのはご愛嬌だがな。
そっか。いいお母様だったんですね。本当。
ちなみにお母さんは何が原因で？
たちの悪い腫瘍だ。コロッと言っちまったな。
Oh, das ist einer der unschönsten Arten, um jemanden mit zu verlieren, to be honest.
いつも人の面倒を見てた割には女神も見る目がねえっつうか。ま、つっても巡り合わせだろ。
アッシュ。
だからやめろって。いくらこの町が乾燥気味だからってそういう地面っぽさはいらねえんだよ。
うまいこと言うじゃないか。
そういえば峡谷地帯の中心だったな。
ですがせっかくですし少し風を通していかれては。そうね。知り合いの人が掃除はしてくれてるみたいだけど。
ああ、そうだな。ちょいとやっておくか。
After letting the air in for a while, everyone left Ash's house and he locked up. Oh, noch ein bisschen gechillt. Muss mal raus. I checked everything out, but what a waste. I haven't learned anything of use. I figured that's how we'd end up. People waltz in and out of here all the time, so no one local is gonna care enough to notice any new faces. It's too bad. Should we end our investigation for the day? We did so much work, it'd be nice to have some progress.
そんなあんたたちに耳寄りな情報があるぜ。
Huh. Oh, it's just you, Miguel.
よアッシュ、本当に帰ってきてたんだな。灰色の騎士様にトールズ第二の坊ちゃん、ジョーちゃんたちもようこそラクエルへ。
My. I didn't know who you are. You know him? Well, yeah, he's just another shady old man who says gossip and crap. Huh. So he's an informant. Damn, we ain't seen each other in how long, and you're already taking the piss out of me? I thought you wanted to know about us Jaegers. You know, what do you want? So you can have us out. Oh, not without striking up a fair deal first. But since Ash is a friendly face, I make it cheap. Suppose fair to informant means payment. Yo, Tim, what's the plan, Instructor? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't intrigued. Right then. No, dear, I'm afraid. Our investigation is an exercise for our military academy. Using me to buy our way to completion defeats the purpose. What? It's a good point. It wouldn't look very good when we are in uniform. It'd be like if police officers board their way for an investigation. And you can't verify this information is reliable. Sorry, but as you can see, we have to decline. Wait. Damn it then, I just have to tell you for free. Really? What? There's an area along the canyon to the west called the Rock Patio. Patio. They say strangers have been coming in and out of around there. If there really are Jaegers skulking around, well, that's where you find them. Rock Patio, was it? I think it's our passage to the south on our way here. This is oddly generous of you. Well, what can I say? I'm doing it for you, Ash. I'm owning these once, so just take the freebie. You don't usually go by there, so they won't even see you coming. Good luck now. Oh, he was nicer than I thought he would be. Looks aside, his information was also good. His personality sucks, but the info he sells is usually legit. As I said before, this is all part of our field exercises. I want you to decide how to use this information. Us? Oh, what to do? You still have some time before it gets dark. I prefer if I made some progress, so... Okay then, let's hit the road! To our right, no point in us staying here. No objections. Look at you, playing stupid. I know you're doing it on purpose. So Mantra's right. Don't worry, I'll never be far behind. Even then, the experience might do you some good, Ash. Be prepared. Damn it. Huh? What's wrong? It's nothing. Our patio is through the west entrance. Let's get going. Yeah. Yeah, but not before we're as prepared as can be. Ja, wie die zwei schon davon ausgehen, dass das Fake-Info ist. Das ist halt auch sehr schön. Es ist halt so ein bisschen zu convenient, wie einfach auf uns zukommt. Direkt über uns Bescheid weiß. Und das einfach ohne groß zu verhandeln, dass es einfach for free gibt. Ist schon sehr sass. Wenn er wirklich dafür Geld haben wollen würde, dann hätte er noch ein bisschen mehr gehandelt.
昼は大した人手じゃねえがな。
やっぱり本番は夜でしょうか。 ますますクロスベルの歓楽街っぽいかも。
Dann gehen wir erstmal in den Hermitbahn in rein. Hier könnte man dann theoretisch sich noch das Essen kaufen. Also eine Recipe holen. Oh, is it you, Ash? Took me a second. Wait, it's been 3 months already? Yeah, I know. Not like I keep track. Say, you got any good stories from the circuit? You've always got something, don't you? Not even hello. I could try being more of a gentleman. And certainly no. I doubt I hear anything you would like to hear. The most I've got now is some hotshots been around to play an awful lot lately. Ah. That's off then. I don't know what you're up to, but be good, okay? Be sure to treat those girls right. Ah, maybe I know it. Later. Howdy boy. Well, you guys can feel free to take a load off. Dann nehmen wir noch die Request an. They're taking too long. What on earth is the army doing? Here it is. Right, he sent us a request. Could you be more serious? Sure. We're Class 7, Special Operations of 4th Military Academy's branch campus. You're here, it took you long enough. Gaspar, I'm visiting from the capital. You'll be the ones catching the thief for me. Hold on a minute. You're going too fast. Details first. What I mean, sir? What I can gather, you had an expensive jewel stolen from you? Here, it's a piece I bought recently in orders as part of my trip. And it's a piece it is. It's a star sapphire and it's worth at least 500,000 mira. Well, that's usually a lot. For some shiny rock? It's not that much for a jewel, really. This is so dumb. You don't have to worry about someone like Phantom Thief B coming after this junk. What circumstances was this stolen? Well, I arrived in Rockriff from Wallace and checked in here. I had a fortnight on the town, and when I came back, I didn't have it. I just know it was stolen by some thief who lives here. It's like there's no way you could have lost it. But if solid evidence, chance of finding it are small. The thieves are probably already booked it. Which is why I told the Bruncher army to look into it last night. And not only are they late, they aren't coming at all. We've sent kids. This is why we don't need nobles. Just have to get down. Okay, I may feel bad for the guy, but he sure is annoying. He does seem to have issues. I have the decision to accept or reject his request to you. Can't make any guarantees, but we do all we can. You may come back empty-handed. Is that alright with you? Fine. I had expectations for the famous force, but I guess you are just a branch campus. Jerk. Don't you know? When was the last time you saw the star sapphire? If you can tell us where you went, so when you left your room, find out that. Well, I know when I left the inn. I went to the station and then left a telegram for my job. I then watched a show at a small theater and reserved my ticket beforehand. It was only when I returned to my room that I realized it was missing. So he most likely lost it outside. Strangest start would be to do what he did. So one way to start, let's head to the station. Just a minute. Remember anything, sir? Please let us know. Sure. I've seen him before. Good luck with the search. Dann. Aber erstmal. Manage Master. Ziehen wir sie mal ab. Change mal die komplette Hand. Ja, damit kann man arbeiten. Schon mal nach vorne, damit du angegriffen wirst. Das ganze Kartengezieht bringt aber auch nichts, wenn du halt keine Karten spielst, ne? Also AI und Thief ist halt stupid. Dann gehen wir mal zur Station. This is where he sent a telegram. If he's from the cabinet, then he may run his own company. A typical new war. The first thing they do is come to Le Mans and blow all their hot cash. I agree with your assessment. Let's leave it at that for now. Somebody should have assisted with the telegram. But let's go in. Let's go on in. Yes, in fact, we did send off a telegram on behalf of the man last night. The telegram was addressed to Heimdallr. It was handed to me in the common room past the door. Did you happen to notice him drop anything valuable at the time? Or perhaps any suspicious-looking individual in the area? No, not that I can think of. But speaking of valuables, he did show me a gem while I was typing out a telegram. What was that? A star sapphire, I presume? I believe so. He said he just bought it in orders and it cost him 500,000 mira. It was without a doubt exceptionally beautiful, but also a bit distracting while trying to type out a telegram. So basically, he was just showing off. But if you were in a common room at a time, that means no others would have seen it. Don't suppose the old geezer forgot the gem here or anything, yeah? So he placed it back into his breast pocket, so I don't think it's very likely. Shall I go check, just in case? I don't mind. So still had his star sapphire when he left here, but why would he show it off to the station workers? To boost his ego, würde ich mal sagen. Well, why didn't he tell us that he did so? Well, the mirror he makes and he doesn't have the brain to protect it. Well then, stop is the feeler. It's called Turandal. It should be right around the corner. And he should check right around the corner. Aber in the corner. Here's our stop. Yeah, there was more, but it looks pretty huge from where I'm standing. Puts on a variety of performances, even outside the apparatus it's known for. The most recent musical is exclusively star Rollen, as it happens. They dress up as dudes, right? I'm not sure why it's such a hit with young girls and old ladies. A new genre like that existed. Oh, it was popular in Saint Australia too. It isn't quite a steamy stuff that's normally popular, but the girls eat it up all the same. I don't get it. Same. And if you don't mind, just look around. It's fine to tell them we are from Force, right? Yep, we were introduced by the British Army, so it should go smoothly enough. Yes, I remember the person vividly. After he was done watching the stage performance, he crossed the street and went inside the Hermit's Inn. You see, so he must have lost it here. There weren't any jewels in the lost and found, were there? Correct, Mr. Gaspar asked me this morning too, but between last night and this morning, we cleaned everything up and didn't find anything. He even took extra precautions, so the probability that he dropped it here or that it was stolen is low. What do you mean? Would you took extra precautions? Does that mean... What's the old man showing it off again? Oh. In respect, he was showing it off to another regular here between scenes. You're worried he might lose it, so we carefully watched him all the way back to his hotel. Jeez. In that case, it bro isn't in this feeder. Is that a regular customer? You sure they're not shady? I cannot tell the name, but they are half of a famous couple from Lamara. I guarantee their innocence. In fact, this couple actually possesses a star sapphire that is far grander than the one Mr. Gaspar purchased. Gosh, that I must have heard. I see. This is kind of embarrassing. I'm afraid this couple probably has nothing to do with it. Yeah, that should be enough for our investigation here. Thank you for your help. If you need anything else, please let me know. Running out of this. He was got it back and it isn't more likely he lost it, likely that he lost it than it had it stolen. Oh dear, that would call the entire request into question. Whatever the truth is, this is one mission out of many, and an optional one at that. We can just report our findings if need be. Whether he accepts it is out of our hands. I guess, but no, I feel kinda bad. Wonder if there are any other places with clues. A clue, huh? So what you need to do is... If the British Army is begging, do what you think is right. You can report to Orkline now, or you can keep searching. Of course, Instructor. Ein nicht so ganz subtiler Hint, von wegen so, guck ein bisschen weiter, du bist noch nicht fertig. Und das Game sagt dir eh, wo du hin sollst. Yeah, my Mac. You getting anything good the past 2 days? Ah, you see, this would be a perfect place to sell off something valuable. It's worth investigation. You looking for something? Unfortunately, no one's brought anything in lately, but someone did ask how much Star Sapphire goes for. Huh? Bingo. And I thought we'd get info like this. This person didn't sell it, right? Didn't ask the price? He got scared after hearing the price. I'm guessing that if there was another zero, he would have done it in a heartbeat. I'm pretty sure he's not a pro, he's an amateur with a bad idea. I'm glad to hear that. So right now, he hasn't committed a crime. Can you tell me about this person? It's the ring. You're a nice guy. I usually charge for info, but this one's on me. Consider my thanks, Session Chevalier. I believe his name is Joseph. He's an outsider who's always drinking at the Hermit. The Hermit? I don't know who knows this. Looking for the info, let's head back to the Hermit. Understood? Hopefully I can get it back without any issues. Ja, das war immer noch hier die ganze Zeit. Yeah, you could sell this. I do, but... Excuse me, is your name Joseph? Huh? Who are you? Your uniform's famous. Air Force Military Academy, Bench Campus, Special Operation. I'd like to ask you about a jewel you have in your possession. What? Believe you've obtained it very recently. Let's cut to the chase. Give it up. Why are you kids here? I thought you were supposed to be on your field exercises. You know quite a bit about us. Nah. Don't accuse me of something. I'm a good citizen. You're sure about that? Yeah, honest ideas. You think I would be here if I got a star level? I can sell a thing for 500,000. I'll be partying all night with the kind of money. Bullseye. You just dug your own grave. Huh? You never said anything about a star, Sephil. Or did we mention its value? I didn't say nothing. Goes me, Joseph. Thank you very much for finding it. I was saying you didn't find it, however, you may have to consider this theft. You know, it's not good. I don't know what my daughter would say. So you're trying to say I get nothing out of this? Like, let me say something. You can get 10% of its value because I found it, right? So you can. There's a law stating as much. Lost and found law, yes. Actually gonna charge a finder's fee. 50,000 mirrors, quite a lot. I don't think you're being greedy. What you did was find it by chance, and now you're holding it hostage till you get money? You can say whatever you want. Money's my right. Is it, Joseph? Jude, hey... Don't hate me, I could tell, but over here, so here's what I think. If you want to go around blabbing rights, then don't you think it's my right to get the money you owe? What is I don't got any... Can stop your whining and do as these nice people say. Thief offered to help you get away with it. Certainly, we're not up for blood. At most, you could be charged with attempting to sell a lost item of great value. But we can also see what the army has to say, if you prefer. No, I don't prefer. Alright, already. If I knew this was gonna happen, I swear I would have never even picked it up. On the spot, Joseph read the star Sephil was in his person. The party then went to meet with Gaspar on the second floor. Oh, you're here? You came back to me. I don't know how to thank you. Should have told us the truth from the very start. You most likely knew that you didn't lose at the station or theater. You went to the bar and got blasted and woke up in your room. But I did ask the bar this morning. You should have known I dropped it. So I took advantage of a good man like me and... Sir, you're able to get that bag out of the goodness of someone's heart. We won't say who that person was, but I will say this incident only occurred due to your own actions. Take care when securing your goods in the future. But you're right. I was an absolute fool. Should just be grateful if it was returned to me. Thank you. I really can't thank you enough. No worries. Keep it somewhere safe, alright? As you're in the middle of a long trip, you might want to consider storing it in a safe. That's precisely what I'm going to look into. What an idiot. Aber gut. Dann machen wir das. Und dann gehen wir mal zur Rock Party, würde ich mal sagen. Ja. Gut. Our party's supposed to be south here, right? Yeah, it shouldn't be too far. Still, stay vigilant. Hello, Rock Party, y'all. Selbe wie was wir haben hatten. I can see how this place received the name Rock Patio. Seriously, makes me wonder how all this formed though. Is it an echo? Sounds sort of far here. Let's leave the bikes and horses here and continue on foot. Try to keep the chatter to a dull roar too. Yeah, we wouldn't want any eagles to know we were coming. Juna? Eh, she figured it out. The time is 3 p.m. Commencing search. Bonk.
Battle start.
Ich gucken. Ja, ihr seid gescoppt. Bam, bam, bam. Ach, schade. Separator ist gescannt. Ja, das dachte ich mir, sind die Mistviech-da. Item. Gräbeviecher, die sofort mit EOI zu spammen, sobald du die einmal gedamaged hast. So, there's your walls. Here's where you're going to find our sulfur. Oh, what is that smell? It's the smell of the hydrogen sulfide. I don't want to expose myself to that order any longer than I have to. Let's make this quick. So. Können wir einen Punkt für Willi machen? Ah, this is one real place. Indeed, is nature wonderful? We make a hell of a tourist destination, if not for all the monsters. I would. It's a good angle. Maybe I'll take a landscape photo for Vivi. Bum. So. Ich muss wieder nicht alles verhalten. Hold on. I don't sense anything. Seriously? The space got shadier and all over it. Perhaps they're mistaken. Or maybe they changed their plans. And we care to tell me. Of course, we were set up. The informant wasn't an informant at all. Someone must have fired him. So they let us on a wild goose chase. all for the purpose of getting us out of here. But you knew before any of us, didn't you? Some afraid of Padre for our search, yes. Okay, slow down for a sec, all of you. Was I an acquaintance of yours, Ash? Why would he? What, you wouldn't sell out an acquaintance? Man, you have really got a heart of gold. Look, I don't know how much he got paid, but I can't imagine it's cost much to turn him. I'm guessing somebody wanted to put the hurt on the annoying school kids sticking their noses where they did belong. My thoughts exactly. I'm sure they're also well aware that if he were to go missing, the bench campus and the British army would come looking. If Cleve thought this through. Sure, yes. She picked up on the con, but music's looking at the long game. That stupid old geezer. Think he can mess with us, does he? How did I not notice? Juna, you being loud. Right, but no, what do we do? If we can't see anyone, does that mean they're watching us? No, I don't feel anyone's presence around here. They might be waiting for us a little deeper in. Schwarzer, who do you think's behind this? Who'd use a fake informant to get us out here just to beat the hell out of us? Well, das ist eine gute Frage. Eine sehr gute Frage. Der Purple-Jäger-Korb könnte sein, aber eigentlich haben sie kein Problem, also kein Problem mit uns, aber sie haben schon gesagt, solange wir sie in Ruhe lassen sie auch uns in Ruhe, weil sie halt ein bisschen Respekt für Reen halt haben. Das ist auch halt wieder sehr bestärkt, dass es halt die Lehrer von Jägers sind. Ich glaube, die Lehrer von Jägers wollen es nicht mit Reen verspaßen. Not gonna lie, Red Constellation für Sever, für die ist das zu lame. Sowas würden sie nicht machen. Ich würde mal sagen, ein anderer Jägerkorb. The people that this wanted to get us out here because we were sniffing on Rockwell. They knew we were from 4th Branch campus, but hadn't made direct contact with us. And mine is on the 4th Jägerkorb. The 4th? Why? Makes sense. You've already encountered the likes of the Red Constellation and Zephyr, and the Jägers who came in contact with on the coastal road knew about Instructor Reen. Anyone who knew that he was capable of wouldn't have staged such an obvious trap. He might have discerned our culprit. No might about it. You're brilliant as always, Instructor Reen. So we are facing off against the enemy of the Purple Jägers. They call them the Dragons, right? Right, now that's just a hunch of mine, but... Bei den Dragons, wahrscheinlich Nidhogger. Sound. Campfire from deeper in. And it's... Need to confirm the situation. Stay alert and follow me. Roger! Und ich kann mal gucken, ob mein Nidhogger-Guess korrekt ist. Ja, Nidhogger ist korrekt. Nidhogger kennen wir ja auch schon. Aber Nidhogger kennt auch eigentlich Reen schon. Das ist halt auch das Ding. Wir hatten ja schon mit ihnen ja Encounters in Nord. Mehrmals. So, Salenshoes. Wer von euch kann Salenshoes equippen? Ja. Geben Evasion. Den? Achso, wir sind nicht gelinkt.
ありがとう。行くぞ。
彼らに癒しを。
ミノクさん崩れた。みんな一気に決めるぞ。僕の番だ。そこだ。隙あり。新手か。参る。はっ。僕の番だな。
よし、これで大丈夫ね。
So. Get back. Ah. They're really killing each other. I think it was that assholes in black who dragged us out here. Secretly, the top-class Sega Corp Nidhogger. Take their name from a dragon from a western fairy tale. Naja, Nidhogger ist... Oh ne, das ist eigentlich Shimongande. Das ist gerade im Kopf hatte. Ne, passt. Ne, Nidhogger ist schon richtig. Ich habe gerade ganz kurz mit Jomongand verwechselt. See, it seems the Prabhupada snuck up behind them for a surprise attack. Even then, it looks like they're holding their own. Enemy forces weakened. Mission complete. Commencing withdrawal from V5. Get back here, damn it! Can't believe they came this far just to ambush us. Right into groups for a pincer attack. They come this way. Tractor. Gonna be for better, but don't attack until they do. Right here, take to the sky. Understood. Who the hell? The ones we were looking for us, who were looking for us in the city. They're going with the enemy. It's kinda hurt to have a bunch of kids who are trying to trap, sneak up on you. You're a forced military academy branch campus. We have no intentions of interfering with your operations here, but we have a few questions. First, you were the ones who screwed with us during the war. Wait a second, I recognize that guy. Mission Charity reached Schwarzer. And you're an Nidhogger. You don't want us to get ugly, that's what you're doing here. This is Mund. We lost our tail. Mission complete, been chosen by Ace or... Damn it. You're ending with you, and I would have gone away. It's the Civil War. Now this. I would say you was a little payback. Oh yes, we were just kids during the Civil War. I don't think they care. Neither do I. Do you wanna dance? Let's dance. Surprise maneuvers, everyone. Nobody needs to get hurt. Once we disarm him, we withdraw. Alright. You're making fun of us now? Try Dog Big wants to torn apart by the dragon's fangs. I merken das Attitude über den Schild. Oh no, you don't. I guess he does. Oh, noch mit dem Crit dazu. So. Eigentlich muss ich gucken. Die Krüger sind nicht gescannt. Die Waffendudes sind auch nicht gescannt. Creator ist gescannt. Okay.
見ろ今だもらったそこだ甘い崩れたもらった甘い
ご無事ですか。ありがとう。
いいぜほらよいや崩れたぜ付き合い行くぞ崩れたもらった
なんとかしないと。
Das hat nichts zu mir.
まずいですね。
Kann man hier was zum Healen?
輝け。なんとかしないと。
Dann.
はあ。やっ。
バカな食らえ
Wir sind wahrscheinlich down.
油断大敵ですね。
俺の番だな
Gut.
アークス
Dann
駆
können
動
wir aber arbeiten.
いや
感謝します。
しゃらくせえマジかよそこだそこだ俺の番だな
Dann noch ein Adelas für
アークス駆動いや
助かりました。いや負けないで。助かりました。手当てします。あり
Die
がとう。
Liquid supporten sich nämlich gegenseitig relativ okay.
そこだ
助かりました。私の番ね。逃がさない。
俺の番だな
Dann noch ein
ア
Adelas
ーク
für
ス駆
euch.
動
助かりました。
はっ
ありがとうよ。
しゃらくせえ
So. Ich mach das eigentlich gerade nur wegen dem scheiß Balance-Score, weil ich das nur triggern muss.
Ja.
明鏡止水我が太刀は生見えた深く
今から
Und tschüss.
深く
制圧完了。先を急ぎましょう。
よしスカッ
よし、やった。
悪くねえな。
I'm out range. Self CP plus und Strength plus. Wow. Ohne Drawback irgendwie HP Train oder sowas? Wow.
成長各種ステータス。
まだまだこれからだ。
Damn it, he's still actually showing even when he's babysitting. Babysitting? Come on, man. You know, he had no intention of fighting you. It's true. You didn't have proof that you were doing anything illegal. So until you attacked us, we didn't have any reason to report you. So let me ask you a friendly question. Who are the Rodriguez? Who are you fighting? Do you think we're gonna answer to you? Ugh. Did not a first-rate call for nothing. My, how the tables turn! You're a part of the mission, as surely, but we can't afford to have you interfering with any more of our plans. Instructor? Sure you do. I didn't want it to come to this, but I'm afraid I've got to tip the scales. Continue, can you hold your berry for 2 minutes? What? You're not. What's that?
来い灰の鬼神。
はーいストップそれには及ばないよ。
Ja, das ist doch ein gutes Duo, das uns retten kommt, oder?
あの人は
ブレードに大型拳銃。
まさか
遅い。こちらも行くよ。
この乗り物は
動力バイク
しかもあの赤髪の女は試練のバレスタイン。
それにログナー校の即女か。
覚えてもらって光栄ね。
やあニーズヘッグの諸君。1年半ぶりかな。
Stimmt, ne? Das waren ja auch diejenigen, die die Mine überrannt hatten, ne?
ギルドの永久など相手にしてられるか。
ムントに王は戦域より離脱する。
いや
待ちなさい。結局何者なの？あんたたちが戦っていた正体不明の紫の両兵どもは。
答える義務はない。
だが貴様の想像通りかもしれんな。
大丈夫ですか？
何でもないわ。やれやれ、もう少し強引に締め上げてやればよかったわね。
お二人とも助かりました。
余計なお世話かとも思ったんだがね。
ま、あの程度だったら鬼神を呼ぶまでもないでしょ。しかし君、背が伸びたわね。大人っぽくなっちゃって、この子の。
Come on, fang ich wieder mit Screen zu flirten, Sarah.
本当にお久しぶりです。ちょっと不意打ちというか、お二人こそ見違えましたよ。
こらこら、いきなりドキッとすること言うんじゃないわよ。
卒業してそちらの修行も積んだみたいだね。
Die Sarah erst mal Krieg kurz wieder angucken, sehr schön.
リーン教官のトールズ本校時代の
と言っても私は7組の所属ではなかったが、アンゼリカ・ログナー、トールズの出身で7組の先輩だ。 君たちの教官の一人、トワの無二の親友でもある。よろしく頼むよ、子猫ちゃんたち。
やはりロブナー家のご息女でしたか。
お久しぶりです、アンジェリカお姉様。はっ、お知り合いですか？
割と以前からのね。ミュゼ君、殿下やエリゼ君から聞いている。いやはや、ますます可憐かつ小悪魔的になったじゃないか。
Ich glaube, der mit Charming trifft es schon ganz gut.
いえいえ、アンジェリカお姉様もますます凛々しく麗しくなられて。
二人が知り合いとは思わなかったけど。
まったくだらしなのは相変わらずというか。ま、こっちもクロウサギ以外に見た顔がいると思わなかったけど。
はっ、久しぶりじゃねえか。なるほどな。あんたが97の教官だったのか。
知り合いだったんですか？
前にギルド絡みでちょっとした縁があってね。
Okay. Interesting. Das ist auch so ein Fun-Fact, den ich schon wieder komplett vergessen hatte. Die zwei kannte ich schon vorher.
それはそれとして改めて名乗っておきますか。サラ・バレスタイン、旧7組の教官を務めていたわ。今は古巣である遊撃士協会に戻っているけど、よろしくね、新7組のみんな。
Sehr schönes Comeback. (5:10 p.m.) Später Nachmittag. Oh, gehen wir zurück zum Camp? Okay.
まさかサラ教官にあんちゃんと会えると思わなかったよ。トワも久しぶり。
その教官服も素敵じゃないか。さすが私のトワだね。
あんちゃんってば。
On a brow as always, I see. No one told me the old Class 7 had an A-rank brazier for an instructor. Alestian, the Purple Lightning. I've certainly heard that name before. I owe some favor to the vendors myself. I'm surprised to see you're here in Class 7. But the uniform sure looks snappy on you. Wenn ich Uniform anhaben würde, aber hey. Thank you. Oh, what's this? Even a little troublemaker from Rockro ended up on the branch campus. What's the story there, huh? Your story is, I do whatever the hell I want. The end. So kann man es auch sagen. Better this than joining some guild that's nearly been stormed out of existence. Why you? Touché, you got me there. Really surprised to see you here though. It was just coincidence you two happened to come to Lamar, right? Yeah, I just got back from my around the continent trip. Then when I was talking with my dad, he asked me to attend the Imperial Provincial Council. The kid had me going after some megacorps through sneaking around the Empire. So I was looking into some fishy business in Lamar and Kreuzen. And while I was snooping around for clues, who did I run into but everyone's favorite wayward noble? I knew the branch campus would be here, but it was a nice little added surprise. Well, thanks for all your help. But things have become even more confusing now. Yeah, we're not sure why the Ego Corps are fighting each other now. Or if the society even has anything to do with it. Yeah, it's hard to say how things are going to turn out with the Imperial Provincial Council and all. Guess we'll just have to keep our eyes on both Ordis and Rockwell. I get a feeling our special ops missions are going to keep us extra busy tomorrow. Perhaps, but this is very much focus on pushing through. Yes, I need to make sure I don't fall behind medium either. As long as I ain't bored, I'm happy. I'm sure tomorrow will be quite the thrilling day. Anyway, let's get moseying off to Orders as soon as we can. I think I'm sure we grab ourselves somewhere to stay for the night. Oh, don't worry, I've already taken care of that. You stop by the family mansion first, though. Then I will see you off, too. Good luck today, everyone. Tomorrow's going to be an early day like usual, but sure you get some dinner and make sure to get some dinner after you finish your reports, of course. Jesus, lesen können ist halt auch schwer. Ich bin gerade überlegen, haben wir das mitgenommen? Ja, doch, haben wir mitgenommen. Tomato seeds, gut. Oh, you got such a great class. I have to admit, I was curious as to how Ash and the Black Rabbit were getting along. Well, it only has been changing bit by bit, but it's happening. And even though he's a recent transfer, I would say Ash is fitting right in. Amateur music adds quite a bit of spice to the mix too. Throw in Juna and the Vanderboy, and I'd say Class 7 stacks up pretty well against the original. My thoughts exactly. Want to take a look around the camp before you head out? Well, we do have a little time before sunset kicks off the summer festival. I wouldn't mind getting a look at some of the cute little kittens around here. Meanwhile, I might go say hello to some of the new instructors. They seem pretty interesting themselves. Alright, we'll make the rounds to head out. I mean, Randy ist auf jeden Fall relativ interessant. Randolph Cheetah Michael, okay. Da müssen wir noch ein bisschen was abgeben. Give seats. Ey, da hab ich vergessen, die Tomato Seeds mitzunehmen? Bin ich dumm? Haben wir einfach nur das Monster gefeiert und nicht die Truhe eingesackt? Kann sein. Ja, mal gucken, vielleicht kommen wir noch mal ran. Dann können wir erstmal noch die Sidequest abgeben. Train a Panzer Soldiers under the setting sun. Fantastic, and gonna beat it. Ich kann jetzt mal erstmal die Quest abgeben. Kein Polymeries. Gibt es das Peter und Cypher? Ich glaube, kann man machen, ne? Is that Peter and Cypher? Is this alright? We gave Gustav to Peter and Cypher. Thank you, should be more than enough. I get started right away. In that case, mind if I take a look? I had Gustav prepared for mixing the gunpowder. I just need to let it dry and it will be done. Nice work, Gustav. You're pretty handy when it comes to the Panzer Soldier maintenance, huh? Yeah, in a mining town, once you're 12, you're able to start making money working. Not to mention the arrogant mines weren't anywhere near as well staffed as Saxons, so workers were always in demand. I might get a bone from necessity, going up there. Ah, the arrogant mines. Yeah, they've really been ramping up production in order to meet demand for all the Panzer Soldiers being built. Yeah, my father's actually the head foreman there. They said everyone there is completely overworked. Not to mention, the working conditions they have been steadily getting worse. See. Sorry, probably shouldn't have brought that all up. But after everything I've learned here at school, I realized there's no way this stuff happening back home could have been avoided. I might not know yet what I can do from here on out, but I do know I want to work my butt off for my family and my home. Well said. I knew Gustav was so determined. Only growing up bit by bit. Oh, sorry, guess I got carried away. Hey, thanks to you guys, I've got enough gunpowder now. If got something else I can help with, just give me a shout. I'll put my all into it. Gut. So, ansonsten gibt es gerade erstmal nichts weiter. Dementsprechend reden wir mal mit ein paar Leuten. Ich würde sagen, wir nehmen Boring Michael als erstes. So, Dustin, Major Revell told me much about you. Including the fact that you came to the aid of Instructor Schwarzer and our students. Oh, it was nothing. As for you, Major Ring of the RMP, I've heard you played a major part in re-establishing the Imperial Army in the East during the Civil War. So I imagine the school was just kicking down your door to offer you a job. Do you really think? That would make sense. My employment is none of your concerns. I remind you that your braces are interlopers here. Try to refrain from getting too comfortable. Yeah, I wasn't planning on staying anyway. Here, Jacob, I hear you will be attending the Imperial Provincial Council in your father's stead. It would do you well to make your way to orders instead of spending any more time here. It's like you're trying to get rid of me. I'll head over there once I'm good and ready. As you wish. Schwarzer, about our earlier discussion. Well, I cannot condone your approach. I also cannot deny that there are reasonable grounds for an investigation. The choice is yours to make, just don't allow it to impact your students. That's not. Thank you, Major. Huh? Interesting. Ich weiß schon gar nicht mehr, worüber sie reden, aber gut. So, Tita ist da hinten, okay. I heard the rumors, but I didn't want to believe them. Nice to see you too. You two know each other? Yeah, but it's been like 8 years. We met when we were both Jaegers. Oh, that would explain it. Last time we met was on a battlefield. I would have been about 16. The Purple Lightning, the true inspiration to all us up-and-comers. Inspiration who left the Jaeger lifestyle behind shortly thereafter. Red Reaper, son of the War God. I'm glad to see your time in Crossbow melody out. Though I never expected you to be working with Rain and Tova. Life's funny in that way. Anyway, I'm just happy you're here. You're gonna help even the odds. If my little cousin's kicking around, we are in for a bad time. You're telling me? Pretty surely she was bad enough before the society made her an enforcer. Right, talk about a sick joke. She didn't seem so scary when I saw her in Sufferland. Oh boy, you don't even know the half of it. Don't let her looks fool you. She could make a man-eating tiger turn tail and run away. Oh, sounds like she's my kind of woman. True. Angel und Shirley sind klar, die könnten, wenn sie sich anfreunden, also sie könnten, glaube ich, gut Freunde werden, to be honest. Ich glaube, die würden gut miteinander viben. Vielleicht, nachdem wir vielleicht Shirley vielleicht von den Enforcern wieder weggekriegt haben, maybe, aber naja. Oh, Sarah, it's been too long. No kidding. Where have you been since I'm Dollar? How many people do you know? I mean, she's a Bracer und she's coming around. Sie kennt viele in Novambria, sie kennt einige in Erebonia, sie kennt auch Cassius, denke ich mal. Ja, sie kennt, glaube ich, Cassius. Weil sie ja direkt mit ihnen schon mal gearbeitet hat. Ich glaube, in der Burble war sie auch schon mal jetzt unterwegs, in der Zwischenzeit mal wieder. I mentioned they met each other through the guild. That's right. We met once when Agade and I traveled to the capital from Crossbow. You two and that other librarian A-Ring Bracer, right? You know, Agade has been worried sick about you, but it looks like to me you're right as rain. Der andere A-Rank Bracer, wie wir es schon mal leicht mitbekommen haben, ist Shara. You bet. I guess bracers really do know everybody. Well, that will happen when you're part of an international organization. Oh, true. To be honest, wenn ich in die, wenn ich in Zeremonia mitleben würde, ich glaube, ich auch ein Bracer. Ja. So Bracer wäre so wirklich so mein Ding. Da hätte ich Bock drauf. Oder Angie? She's an angel. The mesmerizing cuteness, the youthful charm, that's svelte? Don't know that word. Yet capable frame. She must be an engineer, cause she's gone to work on my art. Her skin and her hair are a land of milk and honey, and the tools and oil stains just make it all the sweeter. What's an angel like you're doing all the way out here? You're from a barrel, right? Oh, what a shame I didn't know you last year. I could have stepped over. Okay, settle down now. It's one way to make an introduction. Hey, gee, you're scaring Tita. Forgive me, I lost myself in your eyes. Angelica Rogner, Tova's best friend, Reen's honorary elder sister, and a dear companion to George. I'm sure you know. Schon schön, wie er sich als unsere honorary elder sister vorstellt. Interessant, not gonna lie. Wirklich interessant. I thought your name sounded familiar. George has mentioned you a few times, I think. Oh, what did he say? Perhaps something like Angie's a wonderful woman of inestimable character who you can, nay, should, happily offer your body to. If you ever visit the Empire, beware of a woman named Angelica who dresses like a man and flirts with any girl with a pulse. Damn you, George! I mean, deserved. Sounds about right. George really has her packed? Oh, I don't know. I'm sure Angie's joking at least half the time. I kind of doubt that she's joking, to be honest. Also, nee. Das klingt für mich nicht nach Witze, to be honest, so um ehrlich zu sein. Oh, you're leaving already? Well, it's kind of a bummer. I didn't get to play with all of the sweet little kittens you've got around here. You really gotta put a leash on that libido of yours, you know. But anyway, you should know stay all welcome, so it's about time we hit the dusty trail. The two of you are going to take Angelica's bike toward us, right? If it's alright, I'll come with and see you off at the junction. Oh, there's no need for that. We'll be seeing each other tomorrow. Well? Just to say I've got a personal thing to take care of. Huh? Alright then. Sounds like we are finished here, so let's move out. Okay. What's on? You can buy bike? Sure. AG instructor, take care on your way back. Alright, see you later. Thanks, Tova. Should probably head out too. I've got some things to do tonight, so don't wait up for me. Oh, okay. Jeez, it just breaks my heart. To think my sweet little pupil could have grown up to be so deceitful and standoffish. Huh? If you were any more transparent, you'd disappear completely. You're planning on going out alone to paint Dracula reds tonight, aren't you? Not exactly. But if you're going alone... Hold on, Reen. Does that mean you're going to any one of those establishments? Okay, yeah, no, let me stop you right there. Made sure Michael cleared me to go to Rockwell. And I figured that if I'm looking for information, I'd have better look after sundown. Oh. Getting ready for some of the Jägers, huh? Running off on your own on a secret mission. Well, you're nothing if not consistent. Seriously, it's kind of ridiculous. You know we're here to help, right? Yeah, sorry. What are you saying exactly? You're out of your element in a city like Rockwell, but it's my natural habitat. Why wouldn't you want to bring me along? My work as a bracer brought me there several times as well. If you're looking for information, you need someone who knows the hotspots. But... don't you but me. It's been so long since the last time you saw each other. The least you can do is let us help. Listen to the woman. Come down and work with us. And talk to Juices and the others at the casa in orders. Gee, it's Dr. Sarah. I try to play things close to the vest, and you guys see right through me. It's a sign that I'm gonna need your help. Thank you, both of you. There you go. See, being us isn't so bad. Be sure to keep this secret from the students. Just don't be back too late. Thanks, so I won't. Right, let's get going. The pleasure of night awaits. Angie, just don't go anywhere weird, okay? Okay, let's get going before the students find out. The sun's setting. It'll be dark by the time we're in Rockwell. Perfect, that's the best time for new information. What do you do, the driving ring? Sure I'm ready to go? I mean, ja, du bist doch schon drinne. Wie sind ihre Robin Setups? Emblem X und Force, okay. Ja, kann man so lassen. Oh, falsche Richtung. Lässt es mich nochmal in Patio reingehen? Oder Patio?
Sa, kakatte koi.
Ich sind beide auf 4, dann bleiben wir bei Sarah. Mal gucken, was sind eigentlich schon Brave Orders? Photon credit 50%, inside, nice. Oh, delay und accelerate. Nice. Das stimmt, da ist ja nur... That's that. I luck turned a sword a second to came between my fist and my bike. Just tried to ask you to come. Hope you have really upped your game. It's probably thanks to this no-good group I've been up against the last few months. Went back to training in the Republic, right, Angelica? Yeah, I met with my master. Bike's not looking so good nowadays. Not much different from the Empire. The guest's been flooded with work. We had a guy transfer over just to ease the workload, and Fee's been a blessing since she joined last year. I saw her when I was in Sutherland. I was so impressed when I heard she was the youngest ever to get her senior bracer badge. Maybe I was just that damn good of an instructor. She becomes a bracer, and then you go and start teaching. You guys gonna soar ahead of me in no time. I still got a lot of ground to cover before I catch up with you. There you go. I was traveling the continent. Only I could put it into words. Especially to the east. To see it, well, it's getting dark. I was done myself. Let's talk about it more when we've got Tor with us. I was ready to curl up next to the campfire, but I've heard a few things. As I mentioned what the east was starting to look like. Sure, I'd love to hear about it if Tor and George. Oh, you know, I heard George's been by the branch campus. Did he say anything? Maybe about that masked man? I've only heard about Escher Siegfried from others. And then there was that bit about how the gnomes and the back workshop might be one and the same. Do you look that much like him? No, I don't want to think about the impossible. That's all I can say. Yeah, you're right. It's been about 1.5 years since the funeral. It's still buffering here, isn't it? Yeah. George is looking into the Black Workshop for me. I was seeing him in Ruhr after the council. I'll let you know if he tells me anything new. Thank you. Okay, enough sitting around. Set your rock well before it gets dark.
私の番だね。
ええ、
参る。さあ出発だ。
Maybe he used the bike. Ich guck mal, ob es mich hier lang lässt. Weil ich anscheinend die Tomato Seeds verpennt habe.
手強そうね。試練のバレスタイン、参る。これはおまけよ。
参る。今だ。
もらったわ。
行くよ。参る。
Das ist gut.
参る。さあせい。みんな。
Ne, schade.
さあ出発だ。
了解。
Ich check schon mal wieder hier auf die Straße. Da kann man besser mit dem Ding hier durchsteuern. Hello, Toads.
Sa, かかってこい。
Frage, warum ist die Animation so lang?
させるか。行くぞ。崩れた。ここだ。参る。はあ。
Warum vibriert eine Toad da? Ja, you're bugging out a bit. Wahrscheinlich, weil in 2 Hitboxen drin steckt, ne? Ja, ne, der ist in der eine Hitbox von dem anderen ein bisschen reingebuggt. Natürlich haben sie halt ein Nightmare. Du vibrierst immer noch. Das vibriert er wenigstens nicht mehr so vor sich hin. Sorry, sundown. Quick timing, Roger is just ahead. It's where the blonde student of yours is from, right? Oh, you mean Ash? Yeah. Actually thought about bringing him with me, but good call, and I'm sure you would have been happy to come with. You never want to give one of your students preferential treatment. Well, it's part of it. I just feel like there's something dangerous about him. Dangerous? Don't get me wrong, he's top of the class in terms of potential and natural talent. He's smart and athletic, capable of doing anything he puts his mind to. Yeah, he can be a bit of a provocateur, but he's also a good communicator. He can gain your trust before you know it. You at school and his acquaintances from Rockwell all agree on that. It's just... He's like a knife out of its sheath. I'm sure you know this already, but during the Civil War, Ash gathered his friends and defended Rockworld from armed raiders. He was brilliant and thorough, and downright ruthless when he had to be. When it was all over, a whole lot of people wanted to recruit him. In fact, that's why Toa and I invited him to join the guild. We wanted to see what this dangerous young man could do. Oh. Honestly, that kid kind of reminds me of him. Crow, I mean. He was never half as angry as Ash, not openly. He was hiding it away, trying to keep up the facade that he was just a regular student. But I could see that anger back when we were testing the first Arcus units, and we were constantly butting heads because of it. Jelly girl. Oh, it takes me back. But over time, we started to soften, little by little. Began when he spent time with Towa, George, and Dr. Sarah and me. It continued when he was a second year, when he met you and your class, Reen. So don't worry about Ash. He's in good hands. Yours. I think you're giving me a little more credit than I deserve here. Honestly, he's not the only one I'm worried about. It's all my students. Juna, Kurt, Aldina, Music. I want them all to shape each other and help each other grow, like the original Class 7 did for me. If I can help them get to that point, I consider my job done. Oh, that's so sappy. I really think your guidance will do Ash some good. Just keep watching over him, and Muse too. Muse is the girl with the mint green hair, right? There's just something about her, something unusual. You know her pretty well, Angelica. What's the story there? My grandfather, Count Egret, and my father are close. I've known her family since I was just a girl, but it's been a while since we've seen each other. So I'm happy to hear that she grew so close to Princess Alphine during their shared time as an Australia. And what Providence after she left. She came to join you and the branch campus. We're truly blessed. Yes, alright. It's quite a non-answer there, but leave it be. That's not exactly what I meant to say. She may be sweet as candy, with a mind of an unfathomable deep in beauty, but remember, she's still just a 16-year-old girl. Yeah. So play along with her, but try not to get played. Be there for her where I couldn't. It's my request. Of course. She's just like any of my other students. I'll keep an eye on her and help whenever she needs me. That's the spirit. And look at that, das Record, shall we? Ja, let's go. Ich glaube, das erste Mal, dass wir so eine kleine Nachtzeit-Activity mit Ren hier mal haben und ein paar von unseren Freunden. Meanwhile. As such, regarding Angelica, tell her to come by tomorrow morning. Of course, I'll let her know when she gets back. My word, she's the same as ever, but no Schwarzer too. Tempting to venture out alone at night, with Jägers lurking around every corner. Yeah, but it's totally something you do, you know. But he's got those two with him, so we probably don't need to worry. Hey, was that? Yes, most likely. Again.
バレバレなんだっつうの。ま、いないなら帰って好都合ってもんだがな。
あら、お一人で行ってしまうんですか？そろそろユーナさんたちも来る頃合いでしょうし、せっかくなので旅は道連れの方が楽しめると思うんですけど。
てめえ。最近だんだん隠そうとしなくなってきたな。いや、それすら計算のうちってか。
これでも新生7組の一員ですから。
Ja, Ash denkt auch, sie ist erst das, aber Ash ist halt genauso sass, dementsprechend passt das bei den beiden. Die wissen beide haben Ulterior Motives, deswegen lassen sie sich auch beide gegenseitig in Ruhe, solange sie sich nicht beide in die Quere kommen.
釣れない担任教官への文句は分かち合うべきかと思いまして。さあ、それではみんなで作戦会議と行きましょうか。
Und ich weiß schon, wie sie beide eigentlich unsere Hauptgruppe eigentlich einfach nur spielen. Also mit denen herumspielen und sie einfach in ihre kleinen Schemes einfach mit hineinziehen. Ohne dass die es so wirklich merken. It's so different at night. Rocker is all the entertainment you could ever indulge in. It held up perfectly well against the entertainment district in the Republic and Crossbow. Don't tell me that's all you did when you're traveling the continent. Actually, don't. Let's focus on the Jaegers. We know that multiple witnesses have come forward with sightings in the city. Could be those Jaegers on Nidogger. No, not even just those. We've got 4 in total. Right, the Red Constellation and Zephyr are also possible. Let's start with investigating the more crowded spots and keep it from there. And where there's a crowd, there's beer. I mean, you're down to drink now, right? Then let's hit up the clubs and casinos and... Right, you're worse than I ever was. Let's go then. Check out the place. It's stood out during the day. And that's not all. I'm due for a nice talk with the informant. Na dann. Okay, ist nicht da. It's all good. Newcomers just pay a one-time 1,000 Mira fee. Oh, that's alright. There's somewhere else I'd like to go. Let's go, sir. The girls are waiting. Yeah, let's go. Hey! Screw them. Oh, club is 1,000 times better. See him do today. Excuse me. Oh, what's up? You asked the young man about the Jaegers. Yeah, I think they were shooting at each other the other day. It was this day on someone else. I was going at it. It created emotion all the way from here. Thank God as it was late at night. It does sound tricky. We'll get down eventually, don't worry about it too much. I think it's been named just like that. There's some commotion during the day, actually. It sure is a lively city at night. Got a feeling we'll finally get some answers. Didn't? Oh, hello, handsome. Oh, oops. You already got escorts for the night. I know, they aren't escorts. Don't let him get you down. I've never seen a beauty like you. Care to spend the night with me? Really? Angelica, what's wrong with you? Anyway, guess I'll be the one to ask. So I asked the young lady about the Jaegers. Oh, they come by the club sometimes, yeah? We have a VIP room they usually like to use, and we don't mind them either. Last week we had 3 of them swing by. They almost said they belong to Zephyr. There we go. 3 of them? Then they must be... I haven't seen them since. Maybe they went to another club? So this is good to know, thank you. By the way, you should have a little more confidence in yourself. Flower like you is always the most vibrant when in bloom. Okay, I'll work my hardest. Are you trying to recruit more girls for your fan club? Angelica will ihren Hahn haben. Je größer, desto besser. Oh, you're Ash. Yes, I'm his instructor. Instructor, is Ash doing well? Well, I know that he's doing well, but I can see that you're worried. Seems like you've known him for quite a while. Not that long, I only came here just before the Civil War. But as you may know, Ash as well. Ash doesn't really take care of himself. It's been a while since he lost his mother, and I'm glad he made it into a prestigious school, but at the same time I'm worried because I can't keep an eye on him. Ich guck mal ganz kurz was. Ich hätte gerade was kurz gehört. Oh, he's a lucky guy. I understand I have similar worries. But he seems to be enjoying school. He'll find his way someday. All I can do is guide him into the right direction. We'll see. That's a small relief at least. Thank you, instructor. Oh, speaking of which, we're looking for info on Jägers. Do you know something? I actually saw some Jäger-type people in town today. They wore normal clothes, but they seemed a little different. Let's see. Do you know where they might have went? That I don't know. But it looked like they were heading out of town. Sounds like they aren't staying here. Because if they were, they'd most certainly be spending the night with a beautiful lady like yourself. Oh, I've got a bash for on here. The sisters really just get me. Ignoring what my colleague said. Thank you, that was very helpful. Really? I'm glad I could help. Please update me about how Ash is doing from time to time. Yes, of course. Later, sister. Let's meet again when ideas system watching. Alter. Angelica ist schlimm. Oh Mann, ey. Ich hab's anscheinend ein bisschen verdrängt, aber Jesus, ist Angelica schlimm. Ja. Warum nochmal gesagt, wir nehmen sie nach Aqua mit? Hello there, who will it be? Good evening, I'm looking for something that's not on the menu. Preferably you. Sorry, Julia, she's always like this. Oh, are you two acquainted? Why haven't you introduced me to her? Hey, would I? I've been coming here for a while. Saria helped me out of a jam once. If she's the one asking, I won't say anything. Well, I seem to know why we've stopped by. It certainly makes things easier. He explained the circumstances to Julia and asked about the Jaegers. So it was the Jaegers you were investigating. I didn't want Ash involved in something so dangerous, so that's why I didn't say anything earlier. Alright then, two big shots were here just the other day. The Sanguine Ogre and Blitz from Duet's Constellation. Surely Orlando and Galev. Ran into Shuri in St. Arc. I didn't think she would be here. Lovely, let's just hope that Duo is on vacation. I do say the Red Constellation drinking here from time to time, but it's been a while since I saw them last. You be careful too, Sarah. Okay, also wir haben auch Info an Red Constellation, also an ja, Red Constellation und Sephiroth bekommen. What an unexpected source. Yeah, the night I feel sure brings its share of surprises. Let's go over everything we know somewhere else. There comes on the city, but that's the most I've got. Nidoro, Sephiroth, Red Constellation. It's almost like they're on rotation. Course is the most mysterious of them all. They may never have set foot in Rockwell. Instructor? You got something in mind? No, I'm just mulling over the possibilities. It could be anyone. Enhanced Jaegers from the Society, a squad from the Intelligence Institution in disguise, or even a disbanded escort fleet. Yeah, I heard the government forced the Silver Whale to disband. They're spending extra sea Jaegers, huh? It'd be nice if we had something more decisive. Like from a person who's in direct contact with him, some with connections. You think anyone like that exists? If you mean an informant, then you have your pick of the litter in Rockwell. Yeah, Harry ran into one earlier today. I think he might have contact with Nidogger. I should have drank this much. Well, making mirror is good every day. Gotta use it while I still got it. If only the Blanc was open. I could just test my luck at a casino. Here. Hey, nice to see you again. I'm sure the drinks you bought with the mirror selling out ash tasted real good. What is saying, Shirley? Well, you do purple lighting, and you're from Horsogner? Oh yes, met a few times before. How do you know who I was just from my face? I just had off a source and mirror for me. And you're both so beautiful, I'd sure give anything to get to know you better. Why is it super hot babe standing naked right over there? Huh? I'm not about to fall for her. Where is she? Where? Where? Good. After him. I still don't see a naked girl anywhere. Angelica. It's just Snake. You two don't fall for the oldest trick in the book. Sorry. For a split second. That was a horrible attack to my very soul. Oh, what? Anything goes now? Yeah, thief! Oh, what are you? Go back to flirting with each other. Sorry, I'm going to base again. Excuse me? Ciao, cutie. Oh. Hey, Marishal? Better truth! Ah, crap. Look good! Here you go. Finally lost some. I'll go back to the hideout and go lay low for a bit. Are you clear?
Oh, いい女。
So. Darf ich mal sagen, dass wir für dieses Part der Story einer der geilsten Mädels-Trio mit uns mit haben, oder? Also, come on. Sarah, Claire und Angelica. Es ist schon ein gutes Trio.
ミラーデバイス。
なるほど。あんたも来ていたわけだ。
ええ、つい先ほど非番で来たばかりですが。
クレア少佐。
ヒュー。しかも私服とは。
Das stimmt auch.
こんばんは、リンさん。サラさんにアンジェリカさんもご無沙汰しています。思わず足止めしてしまいましたが、さすがにやりすぎたでしょうか。
Everyone went to the pub near the station and traded information over dinner. So it's not ready to the RMP? Correct. I have some personal matters to attend to, so I'll be returning to the capital tomorrow. I'm in the city to enjoy some leisure time at the casino and theaters. Yeah, right, it doesn't sound like you one bit. More like you're here on your own to follow up on the Jaegers. Try about the branch campus of Millium, I'm sure. Feature. A sudden frown upon the lips of a woman is beautiful in its own way. Yet I would much rather see your stunning smile. Stop hitting on her. Understand the government's intent. So long as the branch campus is here, the government doesn't have any reason to worry about the state of the Lamara province. I know you're on break, but what would you say to cooperating on this matter? Green. You're right. Now isn't the time to work separately. Tomorrow is the start of the Imperial Provincial Council too, so it would be nice to have some help. I'll tell you what the RMP currently has on fire. In return, tell me what you know. Is that fair? Fair enough. We should start a few members of Sephora hanging around. The Red Constellation too. I've got about a medium-sized crew. Seems like that one enforcer from the society brought them with her. Yeah, surely, Sanguine Ogre. From what I understand, the Red Constellation was last spotted a few days ago. Sephora, on the other hand, has been seen more frequently. I also have reasons to believe the Red Constellation is camping nearby. And the same for Nidogre and an undefined group of purple Jaegers. So even you don't know who they are? I'd imagine the Intelligence Division is drawing a blank. Sure, the Intelligence Division already knows. I believe they just won't tell anyone outside of a specific circle. What I can confirm is they have no relation to the Silver Whale. In fact, it's more like they were hired as Marquis Ballard's and Gleison Cole's private army. Let's see. So Hugo's family is involved in this. Well, Gleison Cole has become a real powerhouse in recent years. Marquis Ballard has been known to do whatever he so pleases. Supposedly he's been pushing to become the next Duke Cayenne. I've noticed he's been giving orders to Brigadier General Bardius as though he owns the man. It's also one of the reasons the canyon has gone neglected. But the Imperial government would just love to use that so they can swoop in and start barking out their own orders. Just like they did in Sufferland. Do you mind if I summarize where we currently stand? We have 4 known Jaeger Corps roaming around the area. The Red Constellation has connections to the society. Someone we don't know has hired Zephyr. Ich weiß, was Zephyr geheilt hat. Then you have Nidogre and an identified 4th Corps in purple. Let's put aside the Zephyr deal for a moment. Have you confirmed if either Nidogre or Purple Corps has also hired help? I was certain Nidogre has indeed hired help. But those Purple Jaegers... They felt like they had some kind of obsession. Passion like that comes from something more personal than a contract. So when the Red Constellation is opposing each other in Sufferland. If the Purple Jaegers and Nidogre are similar in opposition, then could there be some teamwork going on? Some enemy of my enemy is my ally idea? That will explain why Zephyr and the Red Constellation haven't been moving. They could be waiting for the opening act of sorts to finish. It's a good way of putting it. Maybe we should look into this a little more. Don't forget our earlier lead. I didn't know the IG main was with you. I don't want to run or hide anymore. Do your worst. Give me a break. I could turn you into the guild, you know. But we would ask you some questions. If you don't like that, we can also let the Brigadier General Bardius as a naval fortress keep you company. You make for some prime suspicious activity when the Imperial Provincial Council is about to take place. I can just cut him to the RMP. Wow, lay it on fake with the threats. Ich glaube so, egal was er auf Intimidation rollen wird, mit diesem Support, auf jeden Fall kommt der Check durch. In which case interrogation will take place in Orders or the Capital's HQ. Fine, I just need to spill, right? It's not like I got anything good to share. Then share it. I am important, I can't just give it to you. You really want it? What do you want? Mirror, new info. Oh, all three of you to stab on me. Wow. Oh, could I? Oh man, was a real perf. I'm sure he would have been thrilled to see you in your uniform and boots, Major. That's not something I feel comfortable knowing. Ja, verstehe ich. Kann ich verstehen, Claire, ja. At least this fetish worked to our favor. I know where to go next. Giant Club, No Blanc, and members only Casino, Alicia. Yeah, the two places where Sapphire and the Red Constellation were spotted. It's worth noting that No Blanc used to have other clubs in the capital and Crossbill. Stimmt. Ja, hab ich schon wieder komplett vergessen. No Blanc ist ja das Unternehmen, das ja von dem Red Constellation aktiv geführt wird. No Blanc gehört den Red Constellations. They're once owned and operated by the Red Constellation for some extra cash. Oh, I'm sure those were some squeaky clean storefronts. The rights were sold off after the Civil War, before the military could seize them. It may be worth looking into the chance they're still connected. So explore the options we have for now. Right, so we go to the club and play with a few girls, chat them up, then swing by the casino and ask the bunny girls to be my new cuddle bunnies. You're way too used to playing around. I'm in favor of hitting the club first. I would like to accompany us, Claire. I'd be happy to. I'm not used to exploring the nightlife, so if one of you could show me what it's all about. So, Angelica. That's all I've ever wanted, my dear. Come, we have ourselves a champagne tower. Hey, don't lump me in with her. Das ist so eine interessante Konstellation, not gonna lie. As Claire joined the trio, they agreed to begin around 8 p.m. And it was certainly going to prove an interesting one. Ooh, yes. Das kann auf jeden Fall wirklich eine interessante Nacht werden. Und ja, wir haben das perfekte Trio dafür, not gonna lie. Also für sowas willst du eigentlich auch nur dieses Trio haben. Falls es zu ein paar Fights kommt. So. Aber erstmal Cyclist Time. Okay. Something's wrong. You left the class more a long time ago. Yeah, after negotiations having so late at night. It's only about an hour away by our car. It shouldn't take him this long. Looks like something's happened. You wanna check it out? What do we need to ask? Hey, is something wrong? Oh, I saw you guys earlier today. You're off the military academy and we came here for our field exercises. I'm taking a bracer, so what's going on here? A bracer? Oh, I haven't seen one of you in a long time. Sure that students from the branch campus of a famous military academy had some come here for field exercises. Well, you're close. We're affiliated with them. If there's anything we can to tell, would you tell us what's going on? Well, my brother, the manager here at the Icarus Mart, hasn't come back yet. We went to orders to talk business within the mall. He should have been back by now, but I'm afraid he might have gotten into an accident. So stop yang. Let's see, understood. Oh, it's getting late. This is worrisome. Well, to here, that's quite a distance. We'll continue our investigation, but we'll let you decide, Rain. Except this quest, you'll be able to visit the Canyon Road at night. Yes, I do. Without help? Though, considering the circumstances, I don't know how much help we can be. Thank you. Thank you. We're fighting a lot, lady, but she's my friend and her immediate family. What? To us? Oh, it's decided. Let's go. To the West Gate, right? A Night Rider. Let's go. There goes the sun. I know there are open lights out here, but this isn't kind of easy. Let's first check and see if the truck made it to the canyon route. If we get closer, we can contact the field exercise camp. Damn it, give me a break here. We're here right now. It won't take us as long as I thought. Sounds like the voice was just off the road. And in some sort of trouble. What are we waiting for? Let's find them. Watching things. I swear I've had another presence.
月が綺麗ですね。
なんて素敵なんだ。テンションが上がってしまうよ。
Calm down, Jelliga.
どうどう目的を忘れないでいただけると。
No, piece of crap. Well, I don't blame the truck. It's my fault for trying to cheap out on the maintenance. Dang, warn me and everything. Okay? Oh, wait. Who are you? I'm a brazier, and the others are other things. Das klingt sehr vertrauenserweckend. Got into your friend and sister at Icarusman and they told us to find you. So here we are. Oh, well, you're certainly getting me out of a bind. I was hoping to save my tires a bit of wear, so I tried to take a shortcut. It was all well and good till I hit a rock and my engine crapped out. Seriously, driving out here at night is already dangerous, but going off-road is practically suicide. That's right. The lights aren't just a guidepost, but a monster deterrent as well. Truck's not completely busted, is it? Maybe I can help. Distance again. Everyone move! Huh? I dropped my guard. Below us. Yeah! It's some sort of abyss worm. Must have been after the truck. Seems you're not getting out of here without a fight. Yeah, let's do this. Hang on it. Ready.
強敵です。くれぐれも慎重に。
So, let's give Miss Sarah the perfect order. Critical and accelerate. Klauen. Urban Tracken wäre ganz gut. So, vielleicht. Bonk. Nochmal refrigerating und soll das passen.
戦闘終了。先に進みましょう。
よし、掴んだ。
That thing wasn't laying around. Between the four of us, it wasn't so bad. I didn't know that Reen was able to fight at his full strength. Gonna make me blush. You will notice I was suppressing my powers before. Whoa, that was incredible. Thank you for stand up. Yeah, let me give you a hint. And I will take a look at that engine. Red and Angelica quickly repaired the engine, and everyone took the truck back to Rockwell. Can't believe you took the back road at night. I always tell you this, and I don't want to say it again, but maybe it wasn't the best idea this time around. Here I messed up. I wasn't very good driver. And most importantly, I shouldn't have gone this late at night. So you really let that salesman should take advantage of you. I get that you want to use the mod to springboard us forward, but I think we should focus on getting along again first. Yeah. What could cause our sales for this -2? I mean... Thank you. If you hadn't come, I would have been swallowed whole. Thank you for taking my brother. Though I suppose I should expect no less from the famous Force. Or a bracer, for that matter. The problem is, it's what we're here for. Just glad that you're safe. And the damage to your dog doesn't seem that bad. I think it was a good lesson for you. Please be careful from now on. I'd like to thank you too. Please accept this. Sehr schön. Gut. Okay, ich mal ganz kurz, was gleich als nächstes kommt. Ja. Ich habe es aber richtig in Erinnerung. So, next on the list is Snow Blanc. It definitely looks the part of a high-end club. We expect to have a fine selection of both wine and women. Okay, enough of this bargaining eyes. First time visiting an establishment like this. Why don't start by asking the staff some questions? Oh, look at that, someone's leaving. Marcus Ballard, natürlich. Wait, yeah, 1176 Grand Chardonnay, was die mine? Here? It's Marcus Ballard doing a rug. Thank you for choosing us as your host again. Look forward to your next visit. It was an absolute delight, my good man. Shall be back tomorrow once all the crap's been dealt with. But when I do, you may shout from the rooftops that this here is the Duke's favorite place to be. Jonas, please take care on your way back toward us. Of course. So ein egozentrischer Dude, Alter. This guy's supposed to be the next Duke Kyan. Shouldn't he be preparing for the Imperial Provincial Council? Contrary to his behavior, I've heard he's proven himself to be an excellent businessman. He's turned quite a profit investing in the construction of a plan from the White Vault Company. That's a surprise. It's about the only good thing he's known for. As a temporary family head, he is mostly known for abusing his power. He'll be preparing the club now for all customers. Try to have everything ready by 9 PM. Yes, sir. I can fix my makeup. Excuse me? Good evening. Are you hoping to come inside? I'm afraid we just finished hosting a private party. Need a bit more time to prepare for our reopening. Oh, that's too bad. I was hoping to play. Do you host private events often? No, particularly. The Marquis just happens to be a freaking customer. I cannot provide many details as part of our privacy policy, but he's been coming every day recently. Every day? This information will be hard to come by. Should we broach the subject of its constellation? No, may I ask you something, sir? Are you the Asian charity, Mr. Schwarzer? Oh, surprised me. I was hoping I wouldn't be as easy to recognize in the dark. I've developed a good eye since I started working here. You also stand out when accompanied by such lovely faces. Might I presume then that you have some interest in our old management? That obvious, huh? Wait a minute. You're gonna tell us about the ogre and your little entourage. You could take it that way, I suppose. The last time they were here was a few days ago. They should be long gone from Rockville by this point. Oh. That's just a shame. Thanks for cutting right to the chase. Is this an admission that they are still affiliated with this location? Not in the least. They were only here to give their regards. I just thought I'd save you a bit of time. It would please me if you returned next time as a customer. It will be both an education experience for you and a joy to our hostesses to serve one of your status. Quite a businessman. You can count on me to come back. Excuse us. You know for certain that New Blanc was once a source of income for the Constellation. It's hard to say if they're still affiliated, but the manager, from my perspective, was sincere. I don't believe he was lying either. What would be the point for him? So, should we put the Constellation investigation on hold? I think so. We're short on time, so let's move on. Next is the members-only casino Alicia, which had information on Zephyr. Right, Radio in Euro. Okay. By the way, für die gleich den ersten Playthrough machen werden und vielleicht nicht viele Vintage Mastercards sich geholt haben, macht gerne ein Backup-Save hier vor. Denn Vintage Master wird gleich eine Story-Relevanz haben. New specific was spotted. Here we go then. Welcome to Alicia. Would you care to show us your membership card? I know we need a membership card. What's this? New customers? When it registers with us, it's only 1,000 mirror per person. If one of you registers, you can also bring friends as guests. So bad price. Right, I'll register. Extreme, allow the MP to cover. That's fine. He's all grown up. He'll be show off a little for us. Oh, certainly. I was getting a card showing off. Oh, I get you set up right away. After the similar registration process, we received this membership card. Das geht aber da. Passt schon. Around the time, this is probably going to be my last investigation for the night. Is there any last minute stuff I need to check up on in the city? Nope, das last minute stuff, die wir noch machen müssen, ist genau im Casino. Nope, ich double check gerade nochmal, aber ne. Und das Casino können wir uns sonst heute auf jeden Fall noch. Oh, are you coming in? You've got 4 guests coming right in. This is really nice. Tell me about it. Ah, man sieht sie sogar schon. Man sieht sie schon. It's only right at home in the city of entertainment. And look how crowded it is. It's a shame we don't have time to play tonight. That's always next time. Did you get yourself a membership already? Sheesh, you really gonna come back, huh? Anyway, this is where Zephyr was last spotted. Ja, ich habe Zephyr auch gerade schon gespottet. Be careful. Alright. Aber erstmal, wir haben noch eine kleine Story für Monk hier. Hello there, would you like to play? You could make 100,000 mirror in a single night, you know? 100,000 mirror? And I presume someone here is? Indeed, it was just last year. We had a common individual, shall call them, walk in with more luck than most would dream of having. They had fast one rule: don't leave the city with a single mirror in their pocket. And so they spent everything they won and more in the club that night. That being said, they were truly in a state of regret upon walking the next morning. Oh, what a lame ending. I agree, it would have made for a better story if they had no regrets. I'm sure most have come across their share of regrets, thanks to liquid courage. But every day you hear of someone blowing them that much at a casino, it might be a good story for Monk. Story ist aber eigentlich erst noch interessant, wenn du auch einen Namen dazu hast, aber okay. So, ich glaube, dann hat die auch noch einen Drayden für Stuff. Ah, okay, das muss ich dann später einen Drayden nochmal angucken. Alright. Ich werde auch immer nochmal ein Safety machen, obwohl ich nicht bedenken werde, dass ich das failen werde, aber... There's some crowd over by the poker table. Should we take a look? Yep, let's check the poker table. Excuse me.
Ossa! 来たで来たで。分が悪いつうか完全にやらかしちまったな。さっきのベッド取り消していいよな。
ここで引いては王の名が泣くのではないか。
言ってくれやがる。
ほなディーラーはん、とっとと始めてんか。それではおのおの方、手札をオープンしてください。
For us, read them and weep. Sorry, for a regard. What? Hold on, my dear. You gotta take it easy on us all, fart. I've played you a little too hard on this one. Right of flush. Ooh. You gotta be kidding me. You certainly know how to bluff. You have all the chips on the table. But let me have this one. Still got a boss. Yeah, you've been cheating, right? Where is he? No, I thought traps were your thing. Oh, you're young. You can bounce back from a loss or two. What do you say? How about a winner buys a loser a drink? Damn it, get off your high horse. And you?
おお、若いの久しぶりじゃねえか。はは、サザーラント以来か。試練も久しぶりだな。
Yeah, good to see you, Jäger King. I'm amazed you can greet us so casually. If he's the Jäger King, then he's... You would be the head of Zephyr, correct?
氷の乙女も久しいな。
そっちの嬢ちゃんもどっかで見たことあるような。
綺麗どころを引き連れて羨ましいじゃないか。
Da stimmt Rutger zu, Alter. Also, Reese Entourage ist schon. Mhm.
立ち話もなんだ。よかったらあっちのラウンジに付き合わないか。何やらいろいろ聞きたいこともあるみたいだしな。
Yes, please. Oh, you didn't order a drink? The night's still young? Don't be shy about the price, it's all on me. Ugh, easy for you to say. Thanks for the offer, but we're in the middle of work. Not to mention I don't have the balls to get drunk in front of you guys. Suppose it never hurts to be cautious. Oh, you're gonna make me cry. And what, might I ask, brings the daughter of one of the 4 great houses in the Icy Maiden to me? Not here in any official capacity. It would be waste to not enjoy Rugby's nightlife after coming all the way to La Marne. Fair enough, take a load off then. By the way, I also wanted to thank you for taking care of Fee. It's not something you need to thank us for. We were classmates, of course I'd help her. If you decide on your own to join Class 7 and become a bracer, if you got time to thank us, then why not go talk to her? Ouch, you don't mince words, do you? It does sting a little. Still, as we told you on the Pendeck rule, we appreciate you looking after her. Alright, do you mind if we get back to business? You're going to pretend it's some coincidence we saw you here, right? What are you helping the Black Workshop with? That's really nice. Oh. You don't mince words either. I like that. But I can ask a little more then. Are you curious about what you saw in Sufferland? A shadow. Sure, I'm curious, but will you give me an answer? Not for free. Because I don't want to just talk to anyone. Huh? How about we play this? Wait, is that a Vintage Masters deck? I think it is. We've been playing recently. It's a real game. If you beat all of us, I might be inclined to let you in on what you wanna know. That's all we have to do. You sure are a real piece of work? Boss. I'm gonna back you up if you complain later. I should always give the young a fighting chance. Besides, the rod is always sweeter when you take it by force. So how about it, Schwarzer? It's fine, I don't mind telling you. But taking us boys by force is the Jäger's way through and through. Is that okay with you? Father like daughter. If that's what you want, I accept. They play, so if it's easy to pick up, I'll join in. You promise if I need to make my own deck from scratch. What is for blackjack or poker? You can't make this too easy for you, Major. I've got 2 of the same deck. Seems fair enough if we use an identical set, yeah? I'd say so. Maybe the judge for this. We need someone to look out for cheating. Do as you like. I'll play one then. Hey Blue, how shall we do the matchups? I'll go against the Purple Lightning. And we'll take the Icy Maiden. Guess it leaves me and you. Yeah, no, don't buy your things just yet. Save those for the game. Jay confirmed the decks were indeed identical before allowing the games to begin. Hey, Transmute. I'm telling you, you don't want to use a card just yet. Good. Here's my Blaze to power up and do 6 points against the Master. That's a strong move. Are you holding up? You're both good, but the other side is pushing hard. Come on now, focus on your own game. You don't want to miss what I do next. I activate Curia Bell card. Damage 2 on. Can't lose here.
揃いも揃って情けねえな。
この声は
アッシュ、ミューゼ、ユーナたちまでどうして？
来ちゃいました。ようやく見つけたと思ったら。
おう、あの時の新顔も混じってやがるな。
黒ウサギも久しぶりだ。
はは、こないなところで何をしとるんや。
こちらのセリフかと。
あのカードゲームは何やらややこしい状況だな。
話は後だろ。
Okay then. Let me sub in for you, Alestine. You can turn your game around. You're doing subs? I know this game to some extent. It's not quite as adept with complex calculation as you, Major, but would you mind if I took your place? Are you too serious? Yeah, I've hit my limit. It's true, they most likely know the game better than us. Do you take issue with the change? I don't, personally. Nothing wrong with mixing things up. Let's see how you play. Sure, really sure? Well, this is an interesting turn of events. What say we start over with him? Even over when you're the one who's winning. You're too focused on what your partners are doing. Doesn't make it as fun for me. Start fresh and take the game seriously this time. But if you insist, even let you play with your own deck if you want. Second with mine, of course. I keep using the King's deck. Best than the chance with my collection. Man kriegt extra AP, wenn man das Personal Deck nutzt, dementsprechend Personal Deck. Yes, it's fine with it. I'll go ahead and use my own deck. Good. Alright, waiting when you're. Und da ich schon mein eigenes Deck nutzen darf, bin ich mir relativ sicher, dass ich das gewinne. You gonna be okay? I don't know, what choice do we have? Some opponents none other than the Jäger King. We simply have to wait and see. Good luck, kids. And to you as well, Irene. Right then, let the rematch between Ragnar and Reem begin. Here he goes. Bring it. Ja, let's begin. Ach ja, also ein Beast Card ist sehr stark. Ich krieg die First Turn. Das brauche ich mal raus. Jo. Damit kann man gut starten. So, gehst du mal rein. Dann bist du erstmal Birdbait. Und hier muss ich erstmal vorsichtig sein. Dann über den Power-Up. Ach, mit Counter-Deck. Ja, ist okay. Ich muss bestimmt Early Damage reinkriegen. So, ich habe erstmal die Upper Hand. Er greift dich für an, dementsprechend ist das safe. Die Gegensätze sind halt Archer schon sehr gut. Und damit ist durch. That monster has been defeated. Reen wins. Oh, I won. Guess that does it. Yes. It's on the win. Where's an air still playing? What did all you got? Tell. 3 vanishes for 18 points? Killing me. How long have you been holding on to those? Tell me you're ain't gonna say a cheat of a proof, are you? Just common sense to hold on to your best move to the very end. Well, like you. And that's the end of my turn. And the end of the game. I lost. As I using Uptide in round 3, sorted it. You did well to think so far, right? I wouldn't got that far, I just happened to have good draws. So everyone won. I'm surprised they were able to make a comeback. Each of them displayed an impressive amount of strategy. Yeah, he's probably cheated, but at least he's good enough to hide it. Abby, I think all 3 of us would slip up. Guess I really am getting old. Well, doesn't feel like we won. Not only did these students have to come in and save me, but you gave me a second shot when you were winning. Yeah, but a win's a win. I keep my promises.
報酬の時間だ。いくつかは質問に答えてやろう。ちなみに前に見せた紫のやつはゼクトールって名前だ。それ以上は守秘義務で話せねえがな。
You mean the one we saw at Sutherland? Sector feels like a suitable name for a divine knight. What else do I want to know? Including Sever, I noticed 4 groups in action. It makes you the Red Constellation Nidhogger and an identified group of Purple Jaegers. What's everyone's objective here? Keep it going, straight shooter. Figure desk. Each corp has different objectives, but you could break it down to 2 sides. One side, you've got the Red Constellation and those Purple Jaegers. On the other side, you've got us and Nidhogger. They were hired by the government. Government hired Jaegers? It does clear up some things. And the teams are about in line with what we expected. Just to make sure, Zephyr and Nidhogger are on the same side, but you weren't hired by the government, right? Exactly. Got someone interest, so we're choosing to back him up. I bet you already know who hired us. And you probably already know the Red Constellation is siding with the society. Which brings us to what you don't know, the identity of the Purple Jaegers.
とっくに気づいてんだろう、サラ・バレスタイン。北方戦役で敗れ、それでも誇りを捨てきれなかった士兵たち。北の両兵の脱退組だっていうのを。
北の両兵？
それって確か旧ノーザンブリア自治州を本拠とした大規模両兵団の名前ですね。
Für mich gar keine also es wäre für mich von vornherein keine Überraschung gewesen. Sie waren schon immer als lila Color Coded und die sind auch immer noch als lila Color Coded. Ja.
やっぱりそういうことだったのね。サラさん。
おい、待てよこら。
せっかく3人勝ったのに報酬が名前と陣営だけというのはケチすぎやしないかい？
守秘義務の完全無視はさすがに勘弁してくれ。今回の報酬としちゃ十分すぎるくらいだろ
てめえ。
やはり
だがいい勝負だった。またどこかでな。
Ich habe das Game gewonnen. Scheiß drauf. Weil ich halt mit dem eigenen Deck gespielt habe.
ほなな、ボンドも。なかなか楽しかったで。
機会があればまた相手をしてもらおう。さらばだ。
Hätte es so oder so nicht geschafft, ihn zu können. Auch wenn sein Beast eine gute Mastercard ist. Where his cards? What's his hand? Could have dealt leave damage with this combination. Had we been free to play them at the end. It's going easy on us. Let's go here and let's go here. Let's see. Ah, look at this master. Was he cheating too? I don't think he was. He's just a good. Play the king. Well, as he said, a win is a win, and we got some answers. It didn't sound like much, but what you said spoke volumes. Should be Browring, you too as well, me as in Ash. Oh, thank you. No prob. Should have said it first. Thanks for having me. But you will explain why you were in a casino, unsurprised, I'm sure. But yeah, suddenly become lightheaded after such an intense match and cannot speak. You only of course. Okay, you're just as skilly. At least they were able to help the instructor. Perhaps I should practice Vintage Master in my spare time. You'll get a free pass just because you know how to play a card game. Ah, sehr schön.
いい加減にしろ、貴様ら。
He effected it off leave again and again. Max said he feared it was necessary to chase after Instructor Schwarzer. That's... You have no excuses. Indeed. Which I've already given him a harsh warning. I think maybe that might be enough. Linus, this is my task as commanding officer. Discarding the rules and sneaking out is unacceptable. To make sure that's clear, I'm going to drill it into your skulls from now till lights out. Oh, but staying up too late is terrible for my complexion. You're all wiped out, so could just keep it short. It's a shame, but I suppose it is what it is. Hey, a little tough love every now and then might do him some good. It just feels wrong. I mean, they're the reason we got that info from the Eagle King. I'm worried about the punishment some other time. Right now, we should be focusing on what we learned. Yeah. Leading with a branch unit of Northern Jaegers, of the annexed Northumbria. It's been half a year since the annexation at the end of the Northern War. Most of the Northern Jaegers were drafted into an Imperial army. Still, a large number of them went AOL. Was war noch die Abkürzung AOL? Ich denke, dass sie halt verloren gegangen sind. Ich weiß nicht, was die genauen Wörter sind nochmal, also für was die Abkürzung genau steht. That's right. So now they believe they have fled to the Midwest. And now forward we encounter them here in Lamara. Given that they were wearing new gear, do you think the society is backing them? They seem to be on the same side as the Red Constellation, so it is a possibility. Now, this is turning into a real headache. By the way, anyone else surprised to hear that the Empire ended, Doc? They didn't share that information with the RMP. but I hear that Intelligence Division often hires Seegers for their Black Ops. Lecter should be able to shine some light on that if we ask him tomorrow. That's enough reward. You may be off duty, but it's not your place to collect classified government information. Try to remember that you are the foremost representative of the RMP. Forgive me. A message came in from HQ. You are to be in Heimdall by sunrise. As for the rest of you, you may depart tomorrow morning. It's already late after all. Sheesh, I know it's his job to be stone-faced, but would it kill him to lighten up a little? It's pretty sweet when it comes to his students, really. It's true. He's stuck serving two masters, but he really does try. Seriously, you should have seen him when he first started. He softened up quite a bit. Is that so? Okay, you've shared information we learned today with all the relevant parties. Instructor Sarah, Major Claire, why don't you two take the guest room for tonight? Very well, thank you for your hospitality. That's our tour. Laura's ready for anything. Oh, you're too kind. And she, why don't you bunk with me? Of course, I'm always happy to share your bed. I guess Thor ist es halt schon gewohnt, ne? Thor sollte es nicht mehr so groß stören. Again, fell asleep so quickly. So it's proof you're a good soldier if you can sleep when you're told. But they've got a lot to talk about. The first time in a year they've seen each other, just like me and the rest of Class 7. Also, Tova and Angie. Everyone's out tonight. Maybe I'll go get some fresh air. I'll be leaving early tomorrow too, so I need to make sure I'm not up too much longer. So. Okay, dialogue will be slightly altered. Dann gehen wir erstmal kurz raus, würde ich sagen. Is there someone outside? Those don't sound like students. Seems like there's someone there. Should I check?
いい加減にしろ、クレア。閣下に目をかけられているとはいえ、今日のような行動は首を絞めるだけだぞ。
兄さんには分かりません。誰です。
That was careless of me. Forgive me, I didn't mean to overhear. Green? Short, sir, I don't appreciate your eavesdropping. Said my piece, but I advise you to really think this over. Unless you want what happened 10 years ago to shackle you forever. I'm really sorry, I just came out for some air. Well, I've got an early morning tomorrow, so I should probably... Green? Can we talk? just for a little while. I want to continue our previous conversation. And we might as well do so in the light of the moon. Of course, you can tell me anything.
アービング少佐は私の親戚なんです。旧姓ミハイル・リーベルと私。
Let's see now. You two do seem rather close.
でも兄さんは10年前にリーベルトの名を捨てました。おばさまの母方の姓に変えたんです。彼の父を、私の家族を奪った叔父を私が処刑台へと送り込んだ時から。
What happened? Got a bombshell to drop?
知っているかもしれませんが、私の家はリーベルト社。
Deswegen wird schon wieder so Rewrite Company dahin gegangen in Saint Arc. Weil ja, der Ort hat eine Verbindung mit Claire, was relativ obvious war.
もともとセントアーク市にあった楽器メーカーとして知られている会社を営んでいました。私の父が社長で、叔父が副社長。経営は堅実ながらも順調で、親戚一同とても仲が良かったんです。当時まだ珍しかった動力車同士の衝突事故でした。相手の運搬車は盗まれたもので、現場から運転手は逃走しており、結局事件はそのまま未解決の扱いとなってしまいました。私の父と母と弟を奪ったまま。奇跡的に助かった私は叔父の一家に引き取られました。副社長だった叔父は会社経営も引き継いでくれて、そんな叔父たちに感謝しながらも、私はずっと同じことを考えていました。どうして私だけが生き残ってしまったんだろうと。きっかけはそのすぐ後でした。父の遺品を整理しているうちに、ここ数年の帳簿を発見し、それをぼんやり眺めているうちに奇妙なことに気づいたんです。もともとリーベルト社は質のいい楽器を手頃な価格で提供していたメーカーでした。それがありえない原価で巨額の売り上げを出していた箇所が随所に見られて、その意味を解釈しながら他の帳簿もチェックするうちに見えてしまったんです。副社長だった叔父が父の知らぬところでやっていたこと。外国で作らせた大量生産品をそれまでと同じ国内製と偽って莫大な利益を上げる一方、マエストロの作品の贋作を作らせて本物として富裕層に売りつけるといった詐欺以外の何者でもないやり方を。
Das ist assi. Sehr assi.
そして父がそれに気づき、叔父を正すため動こうとした矢先に事故が起こっていたことを問い詰めると、叔父は驚きつつもあっさり認めました。証拠などない。あったとしても有力貴族を味方につけている。騒いでも無駄だし、逆に一人だけ生き残ったことを疑われるぞ。悔しかったし、何よりも悲しかった。そうして途方に暮れていたところにあの方が現れたんです。
君の父上とは士官学校時代の友人だった。気になっていたのだが、公務に追われ来るのが遅れたのが悔やまれるな。
なぜかあの方は事件の真相を全て知っていました。そして私がそれに気づいたことに驚きつつもこうおっしゃったんです。
君のその統合的共感覚というべきか。全体と部分を瞬時に把握する能力はもともとあった先天的なものが自己で現れたと考えるべきだろう。この件、私自身の手で裁こうと思ったが気が変わった。君のその能力を生かす形で両親と弟の仇を討つつもりはないか。
I'm not gonna lie, dass Osborn ihr schon sowas anbietet, ist halt schon sehr, erstens sehr fragwürdig und zweitens schon sehr, schon ekelhaft, muss man sagen. Es ist schon sehr ekelhaft.
私は恐れ迷いました。でも父と母の何よりも宝物のように大切だった弟の笑顔がどうしても、私は閣下のアドバイスに従いつつ叔父の罪を立証するあらゆる証拠を集めていったんです。背景、動機、隠蔽工作、実行犯、司法当局が握りつぶせないありとあらゆる揺るぎない証拠を、最後にハイアームズ公の耳にも入り、叔父と結託した貴族も手を引き、厳正かつ厳格な裁きが行われ、叔父には極刑が下されました。代償として私は家族と故郷を失いました。取り戻した会社の経営権をフル株の社員の方に譲渡したんです。閣下に勧められた帝都近郊にある皇族ゆかりの伝統的な士官学校、トールズ士官学院に入学するために。
Yeah. If I understand, both why you hold Chancellor Osborn in such high regard, and why, once in a while, see sadness in your eyes. It seems to me like Major Michael is worried about you. His tone may have been harsh, but it came from a place of concern.
はい。お互い鉄道憲兵隊に入ったことは偶然でしたけど、先輩として同僚としていつも助けられています。ですが私にその価値があるとは思えないんです。憎悪に取りつかれ一切の慈悲もなく叔父を極刑に追いやった。10年前大好きだったおばさんや兄さん、いとこの子は私を罵りました。
Oh ne? Das ist ja weird, auch noch so ein anderer Fun Fact über Semuria. Todesstrafe ist anscheinend noch ein Ding. Was man jetzt sozusagen bei uns mittlerweile fast, zumindest in all den weiterentwickelten Ländern, noch eher seltener hat, bis fast gar nicht mehr hat. Zumindest nicht mehr in offizieller Kapazität. In Sumerian ist es anscheinend noch vielleicht nicht gängig, aber auf jeden Fall noch ein Ding. I don't think so, not exactly. At the very least, it's clear that Major Michael really cares about you. Everyone who knows you well, even Instructor Sarah, who isn't your biggest fan, respects you too much to hate you. William and Major Lecter, Elise and Princess Alphine, Juno, the Ocean Class VII, and me, of course, we all hold you in the highest regard. Und ja, auch wenn Claire sowas gemacht hat. Erstens, sie hat es auf eine Art und Weise gemacht, die es halt wenigstens über offizielle Kanäle gegangen ist und hat sie nicht einfach selbst umgebracht. Dementsprechend die Art und Weise, wie sie es gemacht hat, ist schon mal wenigstens gut. Und I mean, wir wissen, was Claire kann, wir wissen, wie gutherzig Claire auch eigentlich ist und wie sie uns auch immer versucht zu helfen, egal in was für eine Situation sie sich selbst befindet und auch egal, ob es eine Situation ist, eine Position ist, die uns eigentlich sozusagen ein bisschen eigentlich gegen uns ist. Versucht uns trotzdem mal zu helfen, so gut wie sie kann. Deswegen auch Claire so eine Charakter ist, den ich auch sehr mag. Und was ist Name?
エミルと言います。生きていたらちょうどあなたと同い年だったんですよ。ありがとう。話を聞いてくださって。でも今夜をもってリーンさんを弟と重ねるのはやめることにします。弟にもあなたにも失礼でしょうから。おやすみなさい。いい夢を。
Oh. Ist auch eine sehr schöne Cutscene. Am I dreaming? I'm seeing things. Was bin ich gemacht? A trick of the moonlight. Sehr wahrscheinlich, ja. Du hast gerade natürlich nicht einen Kuss auf die Wange bekommen. Nein, gar nicht. So komplett gar nicht, nein. Ach. Gut, dann gehen wir noch hier rein.
そんなことがあったんだ。
ああ、あの時ほどトアやジョルジュのありがたみを実感したことはないね。
Seems like things are going well. No wonder they haven't seen each other for a year now.
おや、この気配はリン君かな？
え、そうなの？だったら入ってきたら？
Looks like I underestimated you. Jellica, that's my thing. Mit den eigenen Karten geschlagen. Aber ich find's schön, wie er auch self-aware ist, von wegen, dass es auch wirklich halt sein Ding ist, weil er ist eigentlich immer derjenige, der die anderen outcallt, von wegen, ich weiß, dass du hier bist. Seems like you're really been sharpening your martial arts skills, huh, Jellica? Yeah, I went and visited a bunch of different schools that have connections to Taido. I think I've pretty much packed my head full of Kung Fu by now. No wonder your movements are so sharp now. You're able to meet with your master again, right? The one who first taught you Taido? Yeah, she's from Calvert, so it's pretty hard to get over there to see her. But I was able to talk with her about quite a few things while I was there, so it was a good trip. Huh? Oh, well, I don't really understand anything about martial arts, but were you able to finish your cross-continental motorcycle trip? I haven't been able to hit everywhere just yet. I went around Libera, Ramiferia, Orad, Lehman, and Eternia. Then from there I was able to make it to the central eastern part of the continent. But Isazamura is kind of a tough nut to crack. Since Lemuria, if only had stories, it seems like the desertification has gotten worse and there's less and less land where people can live. That's why there's been such an influx of immigrants moving to Calvert. Actually, he must have a cafe. My teacher is there right now. Oh, is that so? What do I expect from the founder of the 8 Leaves on Blade School? That's a local guild branch out here, and they said it would take me half a year to get to the east by land. I was worried about what's going on at home here too, so unfortunately I had to give up on heading that way. But the cafe said something like that in the letter you sent me. The dragon's reins are nearly depleted. Those were the words he used. It seems like they had a lot to deal with. They have a lot to deal with over there too. If the Empire was in such a state, I would have loved to go there and help too. I was actually talking about this with George too. If it's even possible to use our technology to support Eastern Simuria and stop the desertification there. When things are finally settled and done here in the Empire, might be something for us and all you guys from Class 7 to look into. Oh, Angie. So ein kleiner Hint, was vielleicht sie machen werden nach dem nach dem Erebonia Arc. Also, was sie vielleicht in den Kanal Arc mit reinbringen wird. Who knows? Ich weiß, dass man ein paar Charaktere wieder sehen wird. Spätestens zu Kaino Kiseki, was das 3. Game aus dem Calvert Arc ist. Was er auch erst im Januar seinen englischen Release hatte. Also bis Kaino Kiseki müssen wir auf jeden Fall noch kommen. Sure, yeah, something, Angie. But you're right. We've got help from a lot of people from other countries. Someday we have to make sure you're not just contributing to the Empire, but to the entire continent of Simuria. Now you're getting it. You gotta dream big. Ooh, yeah. Red, Reen, Toba, and Angelica all reminisced about their school days together. Once they had finished their trip down memory lane, Reen bid them goodnight and left the room. Alright. Gehen wir nochmal zu Sarah. What's the matter? Can't sleep? Well, not exactly. Just there's so much going on, I need to sort out my thoughts. I know how that is. Irene, how about you have a little drink with me before bed? Huh? Sometimes a little room to breathe is all you need to sort yourself out. Here, I'll pour you a bit. Stuff will really kick you in the teeth, so you should probably just dip your tongue in to start out. Und man sieht das richtig, ist das ein 69%iger Spiritus? 96%iger. Das ist schon fast purer Alkohol. Das ist literally tödlich. Also 100%iger, also fast purer Alkohol zu trinken kann, vor allem wenn du nur schon eine relativ leicht kleine Menge davon trinkst, schon echt nicht gut sein. Damn. Oh, you're kidding. Es wundert mich doch komplett nicht, dass es aus Nordamerica kommt.
95% 超えで世界一度数が高いとも言われてるわね。
96% ist übertrieben. Yeah, dang, you know, as about this, I would already be on the floor. The stinging on my tongue is turning a little sweet.
言うじゃない。
Also ich mag gerne meinen hochprozentigen Alkohol, aber ja. Obwohl, ich glaube, ich habe auch schon mal einen Shot von einem chinesischen Alkohol getrunken, der glaube 82% hatte. Der hat auch gut hart reingekickt, aber der war auch echt lecker. Ich glaube 82% war es, 82 oder 88, irgendwas in der Dreher, um die 80%. Ist auch schon wieder eine Weile her. Aber der war auch, das war auch lecker. Aber ja.
まさか君とこんな話ができるようになるなんてね。新7組、いいクラスじゃない。
Yeah, I still got a long ways to go though. I'm struggling as an instructor too. Just wish I could guide him a little better.
君たちに負けず劣らず個性的な子たちみたいだからね。でもまあなんとかなるんじゃない？あんな風に君の心配をして全員で乗り込んでくるくらいだし。
I'm sure they had a bit of a push from a certain someone though.
君気づいてたでしょ、紫の両兵たちの正体を。
I mean, it's relative obvious. Yes, what I said brought back some complicated feelings. First I wasn't sure, but when I saw your reaction, I knew.
そっか、私もまだまだ修行不足ね。
Back then, during the Northern War, I couldn't do a thing. Spent all my days getting rid of all the chaosms that were let loose in the city. All the high-ups in the Northern Jägers, the ones who worked with Ouroboros, got away. Ja, eine wurde getötet. I'd captured them, Northumbria's government would have called for a ceasefire. I could have stopped the annexation.
それは違うわ、リン。ノーザンブリアの占領は帝国政府の規定路線だった。将軍たちにしても両方軍存続を条件に引き受けたと聞いているし、すでに積んでいたのよ、状況は。でも君はそんな中何千何万もの市民を救った。それは彼らにもちゃんと分かってるんだと思う。
Yep. They knew, deswegen haben sie so großen Respekt vor Rollen. Genau deswegen.
まあ、もともと無理があったのかもしれないわね。両兵家業なんかで滅びゆく国を何とかする。
Und nicht nur von Jägers.
あの人もそれは分かっていたのかもしれない。
Who?
と、今のは私の初恋の人よ。
Ich weiß auch, von wem sie gerade redet. Really?
と言っても父親なんだけどね。
Mhm. Colonel Valestin. Ihr Adoptivvater sozusagen.
28年前の潮の杭の異変。国土の大半が潮で覆われた異変で親を失った赤ん坊を引き取った人。元広告軍大佐で北の両兵を立ち上げた一人。物心ついた時には故郷は荒れ果て、外貨を稼ぐ両兵たちはまさに英雄だったわ。
By the way, hier wird nochmal ein kleiner Callback. Ich habe den Anime für November ein bisschen zusammengefasst, ein Video für gemacht. Da gehe ich auch ein bisschen mehr auf Colonel Valestin und diejenigen, die halt auch die Northern Jägers gegründet haben, ein und halt auch ein bisschen halt auch mit auf die Connection to Zero dann natürlich. Entsprechend für die Northern War geguckt haben oder die Zusammenfassung angeguckt haben, sollte zumindest den Teil der Backstory jetzt nicht so unbekannt sein.
育ててくれた養父は北の両兵のリーダー格の一人。私は父に憧れて10歳の時に少年両兵隊に入った。厳しい訓練を積んで本隊への参加を認められたのが13歳の時。私は初めて実戦を経験した。そこは地獄だった。
Und ich glaube, das war hier auch ein Fight gegen Nidhogger, wenn ich es gerade noch richtig im Kopf habe. Das müsste auch gegen Nidhogger sein.
誰かの欲望のため、誰かの命を奪う戦場で、
私は血と硝煙にまみれながら戦い続け、いつしか紫電なんてあだ名の少女傭兵として知られるようになった。その無理が限界に達する時まで。18の時、私は中隊長として部隊を任されるようになっていた。
Okay, nicht der erste Fight, aber der Fight, in dem dann Colonel Valestina mit draufgehen wird, natürlich.
そして帝国辺境であった任務。
Genau das hier.
大貴族と大企業の代理戦争に参戦したの。相手はニーズヘッグ。でも私の部隊は彼らを撃破し続け、勝利も目前と思われたその時、周辺民を巻き込むのを避けようとして、私の部隊は手痛い反撃を食らった。絶対絶命かと思われたその時、私を救ってくれたのは父だった。総指揮官を務めていたのに、私の部隊の危機に駆けつけて致命傷を負ってしまって。
分かっただろう。これが良兵だ。この道を進むかどうか、今一度よく考えてみなさい。
元広告軍人だったからかな。丁寧な口調のダンディーな人だった。思えば私が良兵をやることに最初から最後までいい顔をしなくて、最後にそんな言葉を残して私の腕の中で言ってしまった。私は絶叫して意識を失い、気がついたら帝国軍のキャンプで手当てを受けていた。
Was that beim Instructor Beatrice? Redet you? Ganz genau. Das ist der Fall, den Instructor Beatrice sozusagen aufgegabelt hat. Sie da rausgeholt hat. Und der Tod von Celestine, der durch eigentlich einen Nidhogger Kindersoldat gekommen ist, weil halt das ein Kind halt komplette Panik geschoben hat und halt einfach extrem impulsiv gehandelt hat, ihn deswegen dann abgeknallt hat. Hat dann noch dazu geführt, dass das natürlich dann alles auf Vlad geschoben wurde, damit dann Clark sozusagen die Norweger so sich vereinen konnte, weil mit Vlad sich das ansonsten in zwei Gruppen, in zwei Splittergruppen aufgeteilt hätte und sie es halt eben nicht die Norweger hätten zusammenhalten können, weil Colonel Valestin derjenige war, der die Norweger an sich vereint hat, der sie zusammengehalten hat. Kontext noch dazu.
辺境での両兵同士の戦いの被害を確認するために来ていたみたい。少尉だった頃のナイトハルト中佐やバンダールのミュラー中佐もいたわね。そして戦闘がとっくに終結し、仲間たちが故郷に引き上げたと聞いて、私はろくにお礼も言わずにキャンプから飛び出して故郷へ戻った。帰郷した私を迎えたのは戦友や町の人たちの温かい言葉だった。父を失ったものの戦争には勝利し、大貴族から莫大なミラが支払われたの。これでこの冬は餓死者を出さずに済むだろう。そんな話を聞いて、私は安堵しながらなぜだか涙が止まらなかった。貧困にあえぐ故郷のため、罪もない外国の人たちや土地を血と硝煙にまみれさせる。そんな欺瞞がどうしようもなく痛く、ただ悲しかった。そうして私は両兵を辞め、生まれ故郷を離れることにした。戦闘技術を生かせて永久になればそこそこ稼げるっていうブレイサーになって、せめて血がついていないミラを ノーザンブリアに送るために。
I understand. The true origin of your strength and kindness.
全然強くないし、優しくもないわ。でも、少しずつだけど、近づけているとは信じている。父で、上官で、初恋の人で、私が大好きだったあの人にね。
Ja, auf jeden Fall Daddy Issues. Aber das hat man ja sowieso schon gemerkt, oder? Sorry, dass ich das so sagen muss, aber es ist halt auch true. Also so der Burly Dad Type ist halt so voll ihr Ding. Aber das hat man ja schon gemerkt, wie sie auch sehr hinter Victor hinterher ist, zum Beispiel. Oder halt auch Rutger. Sarah. But it makes sense now. No wonder you fall for all the silver foxes.
ファザコンをこじらせてるのは自覚してるけどね。
Okay. Komplett vergessen, dass es sogar selber von dir sagt, dass sie selber Daddy Issues hat. Dementsprechend, okay, fein. Selbst das Game stimmt mir zu. So.
ま、最近じゃあ若い子にときめかないわけじゃないけど。
Huh?
喋りすぎちゃった。君、タラシの素質があるから反省しなさい。まあ、少佐さんの後っていうのも個人的には尺だけど。
Und ja, je nachdem, welche von den zwei Szenen man zuerst macht, wird es jeweils kommentiert.
それじゃ、おやすみ。いい夢をね。
What a day. So surprisingly, my eyes are wide awake. For some reason, my heart feels lighter now. I think I'll be able to sleep well tonight. I better head back to my room. Ja, nee, noch nicht ganz. Wir haben noch eine Sache, noch jemanden, mit dem wir reden können. Unser Best Boy, Vladimir. Read. Can get to sleep. I just couldn't resist the sight of that gorgeous moon or the calming sound of the waves.
ちなみに前に見せた紫のやつはゼクトールって名前だ。それ以上は守秘義務で話せねえがな。
Hey, warte mal. Does the name Sector ring any bells? I feel so I faintly remember that name. Yes, though in a small fragment, I remember something. 250 years ago, during the War of the Lions, Sector was the name of the Divine Knight under the Sixth Prince's command. To the fort. Lucius rises honor, he was the pilot of the Bladden that night. No, he did not pilot the night. Actually, Ragnar was the leader of a mercenary group hired by the prince. Die Parallelen, oder? Man könnte die Jägergruppen auch als Mercenary Groups nehmen oder nennen. He was a crafty individual, but he lent the prince his power. You see, so there's even a parallel between him and the Jäger gang. But wasn't Bladden at night destroyed by the Remelian apocalypse? Correct. As such, it's difficult to say whether the one you saw was the same one or not, but... Odin wurde auch durch die Remelian Apocalypse zerstört. Also durch die Reinkarnation der Remelian Apocalypse. Und sieht genauso aus. Obwohl ich glaube, dass ihr einen anderen Zusammenhang hat, als wie das, aber ja. Also warum die so faded out, digitalisiert aussehen, also ja, halb durchsichtig. Hat nämlich, glaube ich, eher mit dem Zustand ihrer Awakener was zu tun. Hust, hust. As long as the black virtues and the gnomes are involved, we can't rule anything out just yet. Yeah. I wish I at least knew whether they are friends or foes. Just because they're working against the robots doesn't necessarily mean they're on our side. Simply need to pay close attention to their actions. If you come across any new facts, be sure to let me know. I may recall more information. Genau, thanks. Gut. Jetzt können wir zu unserem Raum zurückkehren. Und ein bisschen ausruhen. Aber ich denke mal, das werden wir erst beim nächsten Mal machen. Denn ich sollte jetzt auch langsam in mein Zimmer gehen und mich ausruhen und schlafen gehen. Es ist schon fast 12 Uhr und ich muss morgen arbeiten. Dementsprechend, ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal. Lasst wie immer gerne Feedback und Support und ansonsten bis dahin. Ciao. Bye bye.